I'm straight, but like, Hello. Happy it is Sunday, isn't it? Never mind. What's up, people? Welcome in. Who we got? Who's doing what? Whoa, dude. Tony was first. Hi, Toady. It's like I knew you were sitting down to eat. What are you eating? And Danny was second with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Denny. Who else we got? Who else we got? Nicola redeemed a quote. I'm straight, but like blah, 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 blah. Wow, damn. It's like that was meant for you. What's up, Nicola? Can I believe Christmas is less than a week away? I sure can. Grant, what's up, Grant? Where are my gamers at? What's up, Grant? I unlocked somebody giving a blowjob. That's cool. You guys are pulling like the best random quotes for yourselves. That's crazy. Hi, Haley. I hope you're gonna go back to sleep. But hi. Just a week away. Why is everyone saying a week? It's literally on like Thursday. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, I tried. But yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for being here. It's Starbucks for food? What kind of food do they have at Starbucks? I don't know the meme. What, about Christmas being a week away? I don't know the meme. Can you enlighten me? You like my fit? Thanks, man. This is one of my favorite sweaters. It's not very, like, Christmas colory. It's kind of like sleigh. How does Santa come by with his reindeer? Sleigh, you know? But, like, I think I really like it. I think I pull it off. And I have a matching pink hat, which is fun. Yeah, this one's one of my favorite ones. I realized that the week of Christmas, well, there's a couple things. One, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna stream every day, which sucks. And secondarily, I have a predetermined, like, layout for my sweaters after a certain point. Because my family gets together on Christmas Eve, and every Christmas Eve since, like, oh god, I think since I was like a junior in high school, which would have been like 12 years ago, 13, no, god, I'm old, holy. Like 14 years ago, whatever, 2011, my mom got me a sweater that's got a cat on it. If you've seen my streams in the last like 2 or 3 years, you've been around for Christmas, you'll know the sweater. But every Christmas Eve, I wear that to my family's house because it was gifted to me on Christmas Eve by my mom. And every year since, I've been wearing it on Christmas Eve to my family's because we gather every year, and then I wear it on stream. And then I have another sweater by the same company that's just like Santa holding a cookie and a glass of milk, and I wear that on Christmas Day every year. It's become a thing for like 3 years. But I have another sweater I want to wear the day prior. I have another sweater I want to wear the day prior to that. So I was running out of like days to freeform pick sweaters, and I was like, shit, dude, I never wore like one of my favorite ones. Like, I'm not gonna wear this on Christmas because it's not particularly, I mean, it is Christmassy, you know? It's got fucking stuff. But the colorization doesn't scream Christmas, so. Should I have a different color in the background? I feel like the red clashes with what I've got going on. Should we find something a little bit more, I mean, that's neutral. I'm not gonna like super lean into the pink thing. Although I do have a pink that's like pink. Where's that? More holiday than Christmas? Yeah, I guess. How many holidays celebrate using gnomes and beheaded reindeer? Yeah, why 5? That's this one though. You want the pinky pink one? I kind of don't hate this. That was my pink. You gotta go over to the Kick page for that, bud. Sign up for the Patreon type shit. But yeah, so I got a whole like schedule of sweaters for the week of Christmas, and then usually what I just do leading up to Christmas is I try to either wear a sweater that's like tangentially related to whatever I'm playing or doing, or that's just like the mood for the day. Or just one I haven't worn yet. There are gonna be like 10, I think, that I haven't worn this year, or like somewhere between 5 and 10 that I haven't worn this year. And when the year's up, you know, I'm not gonna keep wearing them. So if there's one you're really hoping to see, I guess, I don't know, toss it in the Discord or something, and maybe I'll rock it on Monday or Tuesday. Do I keep wearing them after? Nah. Not really. Is it a breast cancer awareness beanie? Why? Because it's pink? Like till New Year? No. Or Quano? Is that why not? Or Kano? It's cold in it, gotta stay warm. Well, I got other sweaters. It's still sweater weather, it's just not Christmas sweater weather. Or like even holiday or winter Christmas or winter sweater weather. Like I got one that's got piñatas and tacos on it, but I haven't streamed on Tuesday or like played a game about eating food. So like I haven't worn a Taco Tuesday looking Christmas sweater. And what other ones haven't I worn? I haven't worn my Lord of the Rings one. That one's really cool. Maybe I'll wear that if I play Shadow of Mordor ever. That'll just be my getup, even though it's not, you know, I play it in the middle of June and be rocking a fucking Eye of Sauron Christmas sweater. What else? I didn't wear my, I don't think I wore my Freddy Krueger one, because I wore that to a holiday party this year, and then I thought that I wore it on stream, and I didn't. I also have one that says Die Hard is my Christmas movie, which is a bit of a meme, because I've never seen Die Hard, and it's not really a Christmas movie. But I have a sweater like that I haven't worn. What else? I did wear my Overwatch one, and my PlayStation one. Some of my generalized ones. I got other ones of like, you know, cats, or like, got ones with dinosaurs on them, because people be loving dinosaurs. And what else? I did wear one dino one. I wore one the other day that, after my stream kept breaking. The next day I wore a sweater of a T-Rex breaking stuff. And the wordplay on it said, I Rex stuff. And it showed like a T-Rex busting through a wall or something, like the Kool-Aid Man. But yeah, I got all kinds of these sweaters. I just haven't been streaming every single day. Last year, or the year before, I was buying so many, sweaters. I was hoping that I could have enough to, like, stream every couple days and have a different sweater every day from, like, Thanksgiving to, or not Thanksgiving, from Halloween to Christmas. And then I, didn't. And I also haven't been streaming more than, like, 3 times a week, so... Oops. Gonna be sweater weather till April? Not for you. Such a giant mug, yeah. That's why I have it, actually. It was at my grandma's house, and I was like, how do you use this thing? Can you even lift this shit when it's full of water? She said no. So I might as well have it. I was like, yeah, good idea. And now I fill it with coffee and, like, ruin myself. Are the Epic games, free games, not so epic? They're good indies, some of them. But, yeah, like, today's is a bit of a throwaway. That game's usually, like... Or no, I'm sorry, not today's. I was thinking of the one that's free on Steam right now. What's today's free Epic game? I forgot. I didn't claim the one yesterday because I already have it on Steam. Well, actually, because I didn't see it, but it didn't matter because I have it on Steam. Wait, did you ask how you hang a hangover? How do you get rid of a hangover? Get a time machine, don't drink as much. Why, did you have a whatchamacallit? You be drinking last night? Sorry, I gotta scroll back. I was talking about sweaters for too long. Yeah, the week away meme. Starbies. Haley's not sleeping anymore, but she's dancing with an anime girl. I don't know the meme, it's a meme. Yeah, you like my fit, okay. Haley, pull an all-nighter. Peter always slays. I just got a little sandwich and a sugar plum cheese Danish. I get Five Guys for dinner later, so I want to stay hungry. Five Guys? I wouldn't want to stay hungry for Five Guys. Anymore? What's fucking sleep? I don't know. You told me like 4 hours ago you were gonna go to bed. So I was hoping that you did. So that's why I said anymore. Because I assumed that you did for a little bit. Or hoped that you did. My sweater matches Princess Kenny. It kinda does. No orange though. You did unwillingly, have been for weeks. Oh, I bet that was in response to Grant. You unwillingly pulled an all-nighter. So you never slept? Oh. I was hoping you eventually passed out. Went to a streamer Christmas party last night? Oh yeah, you do live in California. Who hosted? And then yeah, do I wear them after Christmas? Not really. I could, but it feels weird. Like, I don't care about Christmas that much as it is, and then to like keep wearing Christmas sweaters after the holiday is passed is kind of weird. I do have sweaters though, like I'll still rock sweaters, they're just not as vibrant and fun. Yeah, Big Mug, Stupid Games. Never too late to wear Christmas Lord of the Rings sweater, nor is it too early. You can always wear it precisely when you mean to, of course. You have one of my sweaters for the equivalent of like $8. I guess. I could ship you one I don't like, I guess. Or I could just as easily like buy you one on Amazon and ship it to you. You could get the same Hitman sweater I got, and then we could both be rocking Agent 47 Christmas sweaters. Actually, you know what I should do is I should find the other one. I just unlocked a second Christmas sweater in Hitman yesterday, but I like the first one, and the fact that I have the first one IRL so much that I don't really care. I'll look for that one and then ship that to you, Grant, and then you can have the other Hitman Christmas sweater, and I'll have the first one. We could be Hitman sweater twins. Although I don't know if I doubt you've ever played Hitman because it doesn't have enough anime girlies in it or whatever. Or Pokemon or whatever. Scootish hosted? Cool. I hope you had fun. Can't believe Holiday falls on 25/25/25 this year. What? There aren't even 25 months in the year. I'm like half-assed awake all day around noon to kind of just start ignoring everything and try, but nah. Oh. Only happens once every 411. What's the third 25 from? 25th of the 25th, 2025. Gotta do a joint stream and both wear them. Yeah, but the problem is the game isn't multiplayer. And I don't think Grant's ever heard of Hitman before. I do not have elite ball knowledge. I think it's that I'm not chronically online in fucking Gen Z, dude. I think that's what it is. I think I'm an adult who sleeps his life away and then wakes up depressed playing video games. I don't scroll Instagram reels to learn the new 6'7", 25/25/25 Ligma, Ohio, Riz. So, sorry. Sorry, I don't know that Christmas is in a week, even though it's like 4 days away, and 25/25/25, 6/7/45. I should doom scroll on IG Reels. The thing about IG Reels is the fact that it's just TikTok 2 weeks on a 2-week delay, which is cringe. You met Rubber Ross and his dog. That's neat. I used to watch like Game Grumps and Game Grumps adjacent stuff, and then I grew up a little bit and stopped. Not saying that it's like infantile, I just like grew out of that type of like loud, goofy, tee-hee humor. I'm too like jaded. But it's fun to meet people that are popular and rich and out of touch, I suppose. You're chronically ill, so yeah, you live online, what of it? Well, you're also Gen Z, like I said, so, you know. Congratulations on ticking both boxes, I guess. Okay, but it filters all the garbage TikTok content. Though I will say my banana's not even dancing. So does your like followed page or whatever. You can curate your own TikTok feed for the most part. At least it's not YouTube Shorts. Yeah, YouTube's a cesspool. Shout out people on YouTube. Shout out like my one viewer on YouTube who comes to YouTube. Funny is the fact that you don't want another app and you don't mind waiting for the memes. Well, that's the thing. I don't use Instagram as it is. I don't care about pictures of food or pictures of butts or like celebrities going traveling or whatever the fuck people use Instagram for. Instagram seems like a cesspool too, and it helps people reinforce their like negative self-opinions because people just glamorize their own lifestyles through a series of images that take snapshots that aren't even representative of their real life to put up an online profile where people have dick measuring contests about how great their lives are when really the things that they're using to measure aren't even like proper measuring instruments. So it's just a bad site. And then if you're like, but I like Reels because it's like short form content. It's like, yeah, it's short form content that was on TikTok 2 weeks ago. Nothing about Instagram is like appealing to me. And I also not want to take pictures of myself. So like I don't use Instagram to like take selfies or like, look at this thing I did. Which I'm going to regret. I'm already starting to regret in my 30s. Like I think about my 20s and how there's no way to like look at them because I didn't take pictures or videos or like anything really ever. And yeah, if I wasn't streaming like all the time and bitching about stuff for hours on time or hours on end, you know, in 10 years I could watch one of my VODs and be like, damn, I was going through it. But like or outside of that, like I don't take pictures or videos or anything to keep. So I will never know what I'm up to, or I won't remember what I was up to nowadays without my VODs. But also I don't need to put all that shit like on Instagram or whatever for other people to see and judge and feel. I used to have a Facebook, right? I have a Facebook that's like deactivated that I can still access. That I used to put all my like personal stuff on when I was in high school, and God, was it liberating to stop using that. I just felt so much more like a not chronically online person. I shouldn't say that. I didn't like being perceived online, like through an online lens in my personal life. If that makes sense. It's just very like, I don't know. It's too many separated factors pretending like they're meant to be intertwined and they're not. And I just don't like all that stuff. So I don't take photos in general. I don't post photos on Instagram or social media. And I just don't like Instagram as a whole. I don't like the reels because every time I see a reel from someone, it's either something I wouldn't watch or something I saw 2 weeks ago on TikTok, and it's just annoying. So no Insta for me, just through and through. I don't like butts and foods and glamorized lifestyles and taking and posting pictures and watching old memes. So yeah, so I feel you. What about Instagram being a cesspool? Reels isn't like that. Reels is just Confederate America. Oh, that's why you like Reels. That's right. All your friends are bigots. All your B-tier friends are like racist assholes or whatever. You think that they're just being edgy, but really they're bad people. That's true. So that makes sense that you like Instagram Reels then. I'm doing that now streaming. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like my only way to look back nowadays would be like if I went and looked at my VODs. But like other than that, I don't have any like selfies that I've taken within the last year or 2 or 5, really. Although sometimes I take evidential selfies, like, you know, like when I went out to Duff's with Hank, like I think we took a picture, he took a picture of me or something and posted it to Insta. I was like, whoa. Like when Tony and I linked up, we took like a burger eating selfie. But like other than that, like I don't really appear in pictures that often. Only old people still use Facebook? Probably, yeah. Memes aren't even good. It's all stuff that you saw on Instagram like 2 weeks ago. Wait, what? Instagram? No, TikTok. What? What are you saying? Feel me like you don't use the other features of Instagram, then it makes sense that you would use the short form either? I wouldn't use the short form either. You do, so you don't mind incorporating the short form into that? I got you. Yeah, I mean, if you're already using Instagram, then having it also... It's kind of like if you play Fortnite and you're like, I guess I'll dabble in the other modes too. They're there. Might as well try them. And then you find when you like and play sometimes. It's like, yeah, once in a month I'll like get the weird urge to play rocket racing. I don't play racing games, but like rocket racing's okay. But I'm on Fortnite every day. It's like, okay, well, you do you, fam. There's better racing games though. Explains everything. What, Nicholas friend groups? I know. He told me enough stories. I'm like, oh, well, man. You good? Brutal. Ah, that was good times. You were memeing? I said IG just TikTok 2 weeks later, and Facebook is just... Oh, Facebook is Instagram 2 weeks. I see. I misunderstood what you were referencing. Yeah, I don't know what the meme culture is like on Facebook. I don't know if they are actually a 2-week delay from Insta or what. Instagram meme pages were wild back in the day. Okay. Probably. Good times equals the burger. What? Either your fingy hurts, which fingy? You do something to it? Alright, let's talk about this game. I gotta play this game for 2 hours. Or I have to survive day 17 using only a crowbar. But like, how am I gonna get to fucking day 17 within 2 hours in a game? Unless the days are like 5 minutes long. I think that's not possible. Also, I think 5 minutes is still too long. So like, I think that's not possible. Oh, the one you burnt, that's right. I remember that, sorry. Yeah, burns are no joke. Do you have anything to put on it? I mean, it'll still hurt, but do you have anything to like help it? Or like put on it? But anyway, yeah, this is a game called Hidden Deep. It is apparently like a side-scrolling action sci-fi horror game something. We're gonna dive right in and begin a new expedition because I did not own this game until like this morning. So we are gonna figure out what we're doing. You want to focus on the story and all unique activities, smallest amount of enemies and shooting, easiest difficulty. If you like the story but also action, recommended mode for most gamers. I'm a gamer. Medium amount of stuff, more deaths allowed, normal difficulty, or intense. I don't like story. Like, can we skip the? Can I custom story off? Oh yeah, this also has multiplayer, oddly enough. We'll do deep, I guess. Like 'em deep. I have to determine if this is a mouse and keyboard game or a controller game. You guys want to hear something crazy? I'm officially a PC convert. I looked at my Steam replay. For those who don't know, actually here, we can look at this together because it's a little bit silly and I can tell a couple stories from it. Sorry if you're really eager for me to get into the game, but we don't work very well around here. Go that way. Steam. This is my Steam. If I go to your name at the top, ignore the chat at the top, but if you go to your name, right here, at the bottom, Steam Replay, you can see a yearly thing of your Steam activity. Or you can go to other people's pages, I guess, and find them. Look at all my stats. I played 136 games. I unlocked almost 1,700 achievements. But this is the thing that surprised me. Normally, I have pretty close to a 50-50 split of games played on controller and games played on keyboard and mouse. But because of Repo and Peak alone, 84% of games I've been playing have been on keyboard and mouse. And I like racked my brain, like, what games have I played this year on controller? I played through Brave Escape twice. I played Sonic Adventure. I played Silk Song. I put like what I thought was a pretty decent chunk of hours into Silk Song. But apparently mouse and keyboard won. And then you think of all the time that we've spent playing Repo. Like, Haley, what's the stat? We have like 300 hours or something in Repo this year. It was 15% of my total playtime. 15%. That means I had 1,000 hours played. Or whatever the math is, or like 3,000 hours. It's ridiculous. So, that's bad. Here's a higher than usual, but still like minuscule because of Tony Hawk and Skate. Yeah. Also, exactly 100 sessions played, that's an accolade. We played Repo 100 times. Although, for being honest, I had to close and reopen it or whatever a lot for like mod stuff. How you compare to the rest of gamers on Steam? I unlocked 1,600 achievements. Most people unlock 11. I played 136 games. Most people play 4. I'm a gamer, fam. Pretty crazy. This was surprising to me as well. 2/3 of the games that I played were new, but I think that's because of Dare Drop mostly. Dare Drop in like early access games, if I had to guess. But I was surprised by that. But then I thought about it, and now like, all the games I played this year that were new were like Peak, Repo, Silksong, Blueprints, and then like every Dare Drop game I've ever played. And probably a couple others. Like I bought Inkshade the day it came out at full price. And maybe a few others. And apparently most people this I saw an article about this. The average percentage of people that play, or the average amount of percentage of playtime for new games for most people is only 14%, and mine was like primarily new games, which was crazy to me. But again, I think a lot of it's fueled because I get free copies of stuff like as it comes out because of Dare Drop. But this was still an interesting stat to me. And then here's what I played. This was surprising to me. 1, it tracked Battle Royales here. I don't have... Yeah, you like my categories? Gamba Gamba Gamba. That's because of things like... Well, did I play any of the like, before Clover Pit? Did I play any Gamba Gamba games primarily this year? I can't remember. I don't think I played Balatro this year. I don't think I played that this year. I played that last year. I remember bringing a laptop over to my grandma's house to sleep over when my grandpa was in the hospital. That shouldn't be a benchmark, but it is. So yeah, that would have been last year, for sure. So I kind of stopped playing that, I think, this year. This year was the year of, like, Mega Bonk and Clover Pit and shit. It's also kind of silly to me that a mini golf is on here because the only mini golf game we've played is Up to Par. But I put like 40 hours into it, so I guess that's enough to tip the scales. And then yeah, beat 'em ups is surprising too. I've only played like 3 beat 'em ups, I think, this year. And then I can't even tell you if I own a Battle Royale on Steam. I'm trying to think of what it would be considered, like it... Supervive? But I didn't play Supervive like more than other games. Also, fucking rip Supervive though. I was so sad when I saw that post the other day that they're gonna sunset it. Just as I got a couple people sort of into it, and then we like didn't play for a couple weeks or whatever. I was kind of like, I saw them, they posted a thing like, oh, they have an update. I was like, oh cool, what's the update? And they're like, yeah, this is the last update before we sunset. We're gonna make the whole store free or whatever. I was like, no! No! Crazy. Surprised they're sunsetting like 3 weeks into the release. They released last year. Their 1.0 was like sometime last year. Last fall or something. So. Supervive? Yeah, that didn't like just come out. Did it? Hold on, I want to check their page. We'll come back to this. Oh, Haley, I ended up buying, what's it called today? The thing. Deluxe edition of, Dead Island 2. Oh, it was July. No, it was this year. You're right. For some reason, I thought it was at the tail end of last year. Maybe I'm thinking of when I played, Maybe I'm thinking of when I played the early access. I do really like this game, though. I'm very sad that this is, fucked. Alright, where were we? That's when I played with you and you played early access? Yeah. I'm surprised to see this. I gifted 24 games through Steam to people. That seems like a lot to me. That's an average of gifting 2 games a month. I'm trying to even think of what I gifted people, like, through Steam. Peek and Repo. It was probably Peek and Repo. I was gifting a lot of people Peek and Repo. It could have been that, mostly. I don't remember what other games I gave to people. I kind of slid some games over to people, like, if they talked about it on their stream, like, wanting a game, or, like, I heard through the grapevine that it was, like, at the top of their wish list or whatever. What a year. Yeah, just friend slop. The year of friend slop 2025. And then here's the stats we all want to see is how often we played all of the games. So in the spring we played Repo, and then I got burnt out, and then they released the Monsters update. The gap, yeah, it's because of me. I told everyone, like, I don't think I want to play Repo every day anymore. And then people stopped asking to play, so no one played ever. And then they released an update on the 31st of October, and we got kind of, like, somewhat into it again. I was super into it in November. And now I play it, like, intermittently. Like, we played it yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever that was. So it's part of, like, the regular rotation now, especially if they keep updating it and adding more stuff. Because they're going to add, like, new items and cosmetics and stuff soon, which I think is cool. And I like the gameplay loop in Repo more than I like the gameplay loop in Peak. Because, like, they've been dropping new biomes in Peak and new cosmetics and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still just, like, climbing. And even if they give you little items to, like, help you get over one individual gap, like, the whole run is still kind of the same. Repo's kind of samey, too, but we've started to use the weapons now that they've retweaked them, so the interactions with the weapons and stuff are kind of new to us, so I've kind of been liking dealing with all that. Still seeing stuff happen for the first time in Repo, too. Like yesterday, Tony and I were in a room with the kid with the balloon. We went to throw him into a pit, and he floated out of the pit with a balloon and just, like, stared at us for a while. And then he decided to hop onto the ground next to us and disappear. I was like, what the fuck? Never seen that before. But yeah, I don't know. I find Repo super appealing, and even though I got super burnt out on it because of this shit, just almost every single day for 4 months straight. Like, you know, you could make me hate eating dry cereal if I had to eat it every single day for 4 months straight. But alas, the resurgence has been nice. And the only reason the December number is too low is because I've been streaming games for Dare Drop all the time, and when people are like, Epo Weepo or whatever, I'm like, sorry, busy, fam. We still play every so often because, I don't know, I don't want people to think I hate them or whatever. And then I'm kind of impressed that Brave Escape was one of my top games. I did play all the way through it, and I played it 40 times. I played through it twice, once with Blackstark and then once myself. But, not really much to say here, just we played it a lot. And then here's Peak. We burnt out on it after the Repo period. We got burnt out on Repo, so we pivoted to Peak. And in half the time we got burnt out on, or I got burnt out on Peak, and now I played it intermittently to check out the updates, and the updates weren't interesting enough to get me pulled back the same way the update to Repo did. So it's just a completely different beast, and even though a lot of people like Peak, I think that's it. I only like Peak. I also don't even have all the achievements, and normally I like grinding achievements, but I don't like the gameplay loop in this enough to do that. Which is a shame, because I like the two devs that made this game, and I like the gameplay loop as a concept, but it's not really a game I just want to play over and over and over and over and over. Maybe I'll be like Tony, and I'll use mods to, like, turn on God mode, and then I'll use God mode to cheese all the achievements and act like I actually earned them, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, and then here's the tea. Here's the tea. I love Baldur's Gate 3. I've never streamed it. I don't know if my computer could handle me streaming it. But both times I played Baldur's Gate 3 was like duo co-op. Both times I've played Baldur's Gate 3, I played for dozens of hours and got to the end of Act 2, and both of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs ended because those people didn't want to be friends with me anymore. So I've never seen Act 3. Every time I play Baldur's Gate with people that I'm close with, they write me off forever. It's not because of Baldur's Gate 3, but it is an incredibly weird coincidence, and it makes me never want to play this with anyone ever again. If I ever play this game, I have joked with, like, Danny, because I think Danny wants to play Baldur's Gate or whatever, or like we both played it enough, but we would like do a co-op playthrough of like a Dark Urge playthrough together. But I've joked with him, and I've joked with Luckless. Actually, shout out Luck. He's the reason I bought this game in the first place, because like 3 years ago or whenever it came out, he was like, bro, get Baldur's Gate 3. It's not your type of game. I'll teach you how to play it. We'll like link up after I'm done with school, or after I'm done with work, or after I'm done with like, I don't know. He has a really busy life. You're like, bro, get Baldur's Gate 3. We'll play it. I'm like, I don't know. I think it'll be overwhelming, and I'm stupid. He's like, I'll help you. We'll play it, whatever. And then we never linked up, so we're still friends. We didn't play together, so we're still friends. But the two people I did play this with, neither of them talk to me anymore, and one of them blocked me on everything, and the other one just like ghosted one day. So if you don't want to be my friend anymore, if you want an easy out, just commit like 60 hours of your day, or of your life. Commit 60 hours of your life to playing the first 2 acts of Baldur's Gate with me, and then you'll have an out, apparently. But yeah, I've been like avoiding this game like the plague because of the fact that that's how it goes. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. Nah. Nah. Oh, Danny's here. Hi, Danny. Yeah, sorry to call you out of your lurk. We did talk about a Dirge playthrough once, though, so. Which I'm still down to do, but I am afraid. I do have like I'm not superstitious in any way. And like, something happening twice is just a coincidence. But it is weird to me that, like, the conditions of the coincidence are very specific. Which is like, Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of a commitment if you want to play through the whole game with someone. So, like, opting into such a commitment is sort of, you know, committed. And for both of those commitments to end in me losing long-term friendships is pretty wild. So I don't want to play this game with people I care about, I don't think. Even though it's a really fun game and I want people I care about to experience the game and it'd be fun to experience it together, I have this weird, like, quasi-superstition now that if I were to play this game with someone I care about, I'd lose them forever again. So, such a weird thing to see on the screen, though. 21 different, like, 8-hour-long sessions of Baldur's Gate 3 played with 2 different parties. And there will be no more. So I guess I'll just have to stream this by myself sometime or something, because I don't know. I don't know how else I'm going to experience the game. But yeah, such a weird thing. It was really funny to, like, scroll through this and, like, oh, I remember these games. Oh, yeah, Repo, oh, of course, Peak. And then I was like, oh, Baldur's Gate 3, true. Oof, true. Also, the Blueprints shout-out's kind of funny. It came out in April. I played the fuck out of it. And then I, like, got to a point where I didn't want to play it anymore, so I didn't. 32! I played it 32 times in the month of April. That's more times than there are days. And one of those days is my birthday. So I was doing other stuff. I only played it in the month it came out. 32 times. Which is really funny. And apparently I didn't play every single day because I skipped enough days to only have an 11-day streak. I was playing like 2 or 3 times a day. 32 times in April, which is funny. Happy birthday for April? Yeah, man, thanks. What do you do when you turn 31? You play a puzzle game for a month, I guess. And then, I don't know, here's a stat of my playtime for a month. At the top, you can see which game was most popular. Shout out Dead Zone Rogue, taking over my life in May. And I guess August. Clover Pit, let's go gambling. True. And then, yeah, Store Hunter Sim, which, I do really like that game. It is chill. I don't like Carjaculation, though. It is very buggy and, like, annoying. But of all the sim games I've played, which is, like, 3 of them, I don't know, though. I really liked Crime Sim, too. Which that also just got an update. And then, yeah, this is what it detected as my controller games for the year. Brave Escape, the most. Silk Song next, and then everything else was just like 2 or 3 hours or whatever. Sonic Adventure, Absalom, and Let Them Come Onslaught is crazy. The fact that I haven't played other games with controller this year is baffling to me. Like, these 2 games I've played within the last, like, 3 months. This game, we played, like, 4 months ago, maybe? Or, like, in September or something. And then, yeah, this was whenever it came out. And then this was like in February. So I haven't played controller games at all, like in the middle of the year. Probably because we were just playing fucking Peak and Repo, to be fair. And then these were demos I played. I did not use a controller, did use a controller. This game was actually really good. I think I used a maybe I didn't use a controller for this. And then honestly, I didn't even remember that I played Jump Space. It's a girl. And then 3 playtests, non-controller, fantastic game. I can't wait till Demon Bluff comes out. This is that like deception card game thing where you have to like read a bunch of things that might be lies and decide who's lying to you or whatever. It's great. This is a platformer I played with a controller, and this is a gambling game. Let's go gambling. My longest daily streak, 93. Yeah, it would have been like 300 and some if not for crippling depression and capitalism. Hey, how many of these games do I play with a controller? No, yes, no. This game we played for like 5 minutes. It was garbage. No, yes, no. Oh my god, I didn't even recognize Phasma. Show more? Sure. Apparently there's no more to show. Okay. Oh wait, I can see literally every game I played every month. Okay, let's do this real quick. Moonstone Island was a controller game. I think I played On Your Tail with a controller, but I don't really remember. And then all these other ones are mouse and keyboard games. Of these, Gatekeeper was a controller game for me, I think. Oh wait, each category has a show more. Oh god. Oh god. Rounds and Ibanab, I think, were controller games. Party Animals for me is, but I kind of didn't play that this year. There's everyone's favorite AI slot bullshit game. Sancticide. I don't think it's worth actually going through all of these, but I was surprised to find this stat right here. I was shocked to find this, and then when I reflected on it like a little bit, I guess it made sense. Gone are the days of the near 50-50 though. Gone are the days. Okay, let me get caught up because I've just been monologuing. Haley, your burnt fingy is just a little worse than a first degree, but it sucks and feels bruised and hot. You don't have anything at all to put on it. Oh, that's a shame. Nicola, I'd be disappointed in your Steam replay. Should I pull it up? I got a ton of chivis, yeah, because I play a lot of like Vampire Survivor style games that just like throw them at you, to be fair. Tony, your controller usage was higher than usual because of Tony Hawk and Skate. Got the same percentage for new as you have for recent. Classic is surprisingly high at 24%. Why is that from? Like Minecraft? Would that be? Classic? I feel like my category is like Gamba. I don't think I played that many gambling games this year though. Like I don't know what else it oh, it's not a Steam game, true. Can I filter by like gambling? I mean, we played Buckshot Roulette a little bit, and then otherwise I played Clover Pit. Oh yeah, when did I play Balatro, actually? That's something I'm interested in knowing. Yeah, last year. 2024. Last played last November. See? Steel trap this memory. Just kidding. It's, I remember stuff when it's linked to trauma. But otherwise, I don't remember things. Surprise sunsetting like 3 weeks into release. Oh yeah, the Supervive thing. Zombie game? Oh yeah, I bought it, yeah. You're a friend slop, true. Haley, you're still kind of burnt out on Repo? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the gameplay loop is kind of the same. I just kind of find it kind of zen. which is weird until we get to like, you know, the 7th floor and beyond, and everyone's just dying left and right. And then we're all just sitting there like waiting to be revived, and it gets kind of dull. But I like the gameplay loop in general just because I find it kind of like brain off zen. It kind of reminds me of simulator games. Like I was describing simulator games yesterday, and I was trying to say that the appeal of them is that they kind of gamify like components of doing menial tasks. And Repo's kind of like that, right? Like if it's just collect garbage and bring it to the thing, that's boring. But like you have to pick things up and you have to adjust to their weight, and you have to try not to hit your friends or hit the walls and damage your items. And some of the items explode and whatever. And then you have to contend with enemies, and you have to manage your stamina. And there's all these little like minor components that all relate to each other you have to be aware of at all times. And I just find that like it's not stressful to manage all those things because they don't matter all that much moment to moment, but it's still something to be aware of and like catch your attention. And I kind of like that, like just constantly shifting my attention to things that don't matter that much feels kind of zen, but also very engaging. And if I'm not doing it every single day and like overdosing on it, then just like if we pull up for repo a couple times a week and I'm just like, oh yeah, and I'll just brain off and like gather shit. It's kind of fun. I wish I could say the same thing about Peak. I don't think Peak is the same way. Like you go to climb a mountain and you can either make that climb the way that you think you can, or you get to the top and run out of stamina and you're mad because you were convinced that you'd make it, and then you plummet to the ground and your stamina bar is shorter, so now you like can't do fucking anything and your run is ruined. It's just a much different experience. But Repo, I kind of like microdose, like the yum 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 yum. Every 2 seconds I'm doing something that doesn't matter that much and it's fun. So I don't know, much different experience, but I don't feel burnt out on it yet. And if they keep adding new stuff, which their devlogs are suggesting they are, then, you know, it'll be fresh enough. Although sometimes when games release updates, you can tell they're just reskinned versions of stuff the game has done before. So the so-called updates are kind of lazy. Core Keeper was like that. I love Core Keeper to death, but every time they'd put out new stuff, it was like the same thing as before, but like mixed with another idea we introduced in a previous update. So like when they started adding different like elemental builds to the game, or like they added a new class of like pets or whatever, the next time they do an update, they're like, oh, we're adding more pets that also use the new elements. It's like, oh, you took the last 2 updates and combined them and just did like a little snippet of an update. We added a new biome and it adds a different type of stat increase. It's like, oh, okay. And then in your next update, you're gonna retroactively put that stat increase on like existing things. So it's just kind of, I don't know. When it gets rolled out that way, it's annoying. But in Repo, it looks like, because I watched their last devlog, they're going to bring vehicles into the game, but they said that they want the vehicles to actually be functional and actually be able to like run over enemies and stuff. So that might be a fun addition that like changes the way that you approach the game, which I think is good. And then they're going to add walkie-talkies, which is kind of cool. And the way that they're using the walkie-talkies isn't just like, hello, over. You see through the walkie-talkie and you can see your friends, kind of like the head mechanic, which I you know, it's kind of what I'm just describing with Core Keeper, where they take an existing mechanic and they just insert it somewhere else. Or again with Core Keeper, like when they started introducing like enemies that could dig, every time they had an update, they'd introduce like an enemy or a boss where its gimmick was that it could burrow underground because they figured out how to animate it or how to have like the hitboxes work or whatever. So it's just like, okay, we get that you learned a new trick, but like you don't have to put it everywhere. Just because your company's paying for OpenAI doesn't mean you have to put it in all of your software. It's the same shit. But yeah, so Repo's gonna add a walkie-talkie that basically just acts like, you know, when you're dead and you can see through your head. So you could talk to your friends through a walkie-talkie that has a battery that operates like the dead people's heads work. But I don't know, if they keep adding new stuff to the game that's actually inviting and engaging, I'll probably keep playing it intermittently. Anyway. Alright, not wanting to play every day equals never ever wanting to play again incident. Well, it was kind of like I didn't want to play as often, and then like for the next 3 days, people would be like, so repo? And I'd be like, not me today. And then on day 2, I'd be like, nah, I'm still not feeling it. And then day 3, I was like, nah, I'm still not feeling it. And then people took that as like, never again. It's like, okay. Could ask me like in a week or whatever. But, you know. So, whatever. That's just kind of how it works, I guess. So yeah, I guess not wanting to play every day also equals never again. Tony, you feel like you're good for one run of peak at a time? Repo you can sink into for some reason? Yeah. What's the thing too, like one run of peak takes 2 hours and feels like 6 hours. One run of peak, or one run of repo can take like 4 hours, which is longer, but the individual levels kind of don't feel like they take as long as a full run of peak. And when you get a break at a shop and then you get a new level, it feels more fresh than like being on a mountain in peak for forever. And I don't know, like a full run of repo can feel like a long time, especially when it starts getting hard and like, I don't know, you don't feel like your upgrades are good or whatever, and everyone's on 1 HP because we're just buying upgrades and not health or whatever. I do miss the health exploit a lot. Or I should get a mod that's like shared health, you know, shared health packs or something that works kind of the way that the upgrades work, and instead of just like having to have people lick each other's necks, they could just like one person can just macro dose all the health packs and fill everyone up. I don't know if that exists, but it would make life easier. But yeah, I'm with you. I just prefer the gameplay loop for repo. You'd play for hours if you could stay awake super late? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks that you have to go to bed early, or it sucks that time zones are different or whatever. Lamau, okay, you just wanted the hat? No, I know. Having to lock the cosmetics behind achievements kind of sucks, so... I was dogging on you a little bit for, like, cheesing them, but it doesn't matter that much. What? I never invited you for a session, Nicola? We've been playing COD instead of Baldur's Gate? Yeah, I don't want to do a Baldur's Gate playthrough with you. Straight up. No offense, but it's just, I don't really want to get sunken into that game again. And we don't play very consistently because it's dependent on my work schedule and stuff. I don't think we'd actually be able to commit to playing through the game with like how intermittently we're able to play games together. So that's one thing. There's a couple other reasons, like my superstition's another one, and I'll leave it at that, but I think I'm good. I think we'll just play COD. Haley, this is why. The what? Was that? Oh, that was in reference to me saying about, yeah, people leaving me playing Baldur's Gate. Well, fuck them, so. Yeah, fuck them, stand by it. Yeah, I mean, I don't entirely feel that way, but it is weird that it happened twice. Baldur's Gate 3 is your escape from what? Playing Farming Simulator? And then, yeah, Dark Urge playthrough. Perhaps. Tony, thanks for subbing. You could have clicked the YouTube link and saved yourself a couple bucks. Oh, no, it was a Prime sub. Cool. I always feel special when people give me their Prime subs, because I only get one of them in a month. Shake my head offers an out and then shuts it down. An out from what? COD? I like playing COD though, and you're the only person I play Warzone with nowadays, so. Tony, you've never played Baldur's Gate 3 and you've always been told you'd like it? Have you seen it? Have you watched any of it? I just bought Divinity Original Sin 2 during the Steam sale. Actually, that's what you can do. If you're afraid to drop $45 on Baldur's Gate 3, you could drop like 11 bucks on both of the Divinity games. And you could play like 10 minutes of Divinity Original Sin 2, and if you fuck with its presentation, you can just upgrade and get Baldur's Gate 3. Or you can tell me and I'll buy you Baldur's Gate 3, because I like that game so much that I think people should play it. But you should figure out if you'd like the gameplay loop first, I think. And I don't know if playing Divinity Original Sin is really the answer, but the two are similar enough. It's just that one of them uses a different D&D rule set. You want to play it with a buddy, wink wink? Well, we could. We had a good run, you and I, you know? Free Baldur Gate, you say? Yeah, I mean, I can't give out infinite copies, but like, I'd buy a couple people Baldur's Gate if you wanted it. I already did it once this year, actually. So I'm just convinced that it's a really good game, and if people like can't afford it or they've been like pining after it or whatever for so long, I think it's worth getting it. I only played Blueprints in April. Yes. Happy birthday. Yes. Hi, B. Sorry, I'm behind on chat and talking about myself. Happy Sunday, dude. Sorry I missed your messages like ages ago. Did you hear Repo got an update? If you heard it from me, you misheard. I saw a devlog talking about an upcoming update. I don't know when it's coming out, though. It might be on their beta branch, but I didn't check. Come! It's a girl. Isn't Jump Space peak? No? Jump Space is... Or, you mean Jump Ship? No, that game... Or no, what was it called? Maybe it was Jump Space. No, that game was like, shit, I don't know. You run around as a dude on like a spaceship that you could leave, and you have to like go places and harvest shit and bring it back to your ship. But not in like a Lethal Company kind of way, more in like a space management kind of thing. It's Jump Space now and used to be Jump Ship. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. I played that for like an hour, I think, with, on Dizzle Bizzle's stream, because he was playing a bunch of different, demos earlier this year. And asked me if I'd play that with them, so I tried it. It seemed cool enough, but I don't know. It's not a game I'm gonna brigade to get people to play, and I'm probably not gonna pick it up myself. B said, ooh, Demon Bluff was great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Demon Bluff coming out. Although they've added some mechanics to the game in early access that I kind of don't like. But I'm interested to see what the full experience is like, because they still have like a ton of different cards and conditions they want to add, and I'm curious how they'll all interact. Demon Bluff for me was so fun that like as I played it and found new interactions between cards, I would shift tab and like make notes in a notepad in my Steam overlay. So now when I launch that game and I like go to look at my achievements or whatever, I just see like a whole notebook full of different character card interactions in a notepad. I was obsessed. Same with like Blueprints. If I launch Blueprints and shift tab, I'll see a bunch of different like notes and stuff. And actually Repo was like that, because as I was learning how different characters reacted to like being hit or whatever, or like if they got stunned by certain weapons or if they could be baited in certain ways, like I started taking notes. But all that's changed over time, so I could probably delete all that. Nicola Phasmo? I played Phasmo and didn't invite you? Yes. Why did I play Phasmo this year? Oh, it was Pidge. I was trying to play games with a local homie, other than Fortnite. So I joined him and some of his friends for Phasmo once or twice. I don't think we ever like organized and played it otherwise though. Can't remember. I think I just joined Pidge on his stream though. Pidge716. Like twice. I think. Can't remember playing it otherwise though. When was the last time I played Phasmo? I think I played it more recently than that too, but I don't remember who with. June? Why would I have played in June? We did, but I didn't join you. Me and Tony played Repo. Oh, right, you were planning on it, and then you invited 6 people to a 4-player game. That's what it was. Yeah, well, I played this in June, and then never again. But you're right. Yeah, too many people. That's right, I remember that. So yeah, I opted out because I'm not too fond of Phasmo anyway. I was just going to join because you invited me, but then you had a full lobby, so I was like, let the people that want to play fill the lobby. I'm not slighted. But yeah, you're right. That was a thing. But I actually did play it once or twice this year, and one of the times were those like 2 days with Pidge. And I don't remember if there was another time or not. All I know is that every time I play that game, I feel stupid and don't contribute, and whenever a haunt happens, I die. Because I don't know how to hide in closets or behind boxes or whatever. Depression, your best friend? Yeah, I can't claim to have it, like, genuinely, because I'm not diagnosed with anything, but life do be hard, so. Lamau, that was funny. I don't remember what we were talking about. Skyrim, yeah. Skyrim's gonna be in my whatchamacallit every January 11th or whatever the date is. For now until the end of time. Can't believe Rounds is our Baldur's Gate 3. Is it? We still play rounds though. Check previous years. I don't care. 1683 achievements. Nice. That's almost 5 a day. Yeah. Some games just kind of throw them at you. Like a lot of, like I think Mega Bonk was like that. Or like Clover Pit or whatever. A lot of those like incremental gambling games have like a ton of achievements. If you play them long enough. One of the games I played last year was like that Soulstone Survivors, which you could get for free if you did some of the, I think it was the Lost Eidolon's Veil of the Witch drops on Dare Drop. They would also give you copies of Soulstone Survivors, which is like an isometric 3D looking Vampire Survivors game. If you play that game for like a couple runs, you'll amass like 30 achievements, because like every time you kill a certain number of enemies or level up a weapon or whatever, they just throw achievements at you. Game's got like 1,000 achievements or something ridiculous. So some games, they just like rain achievements down on you, so they're not really, like the number isn't really an accolade. I usually just like if I have completed full games or not. So if a game is just throwing achievements at you left and right, like it still matters to me if I get all of them, more so than if I just get like 50 achievements from a game. But that's just me. They also don't mean anything, to be fair. So arbitrary shit anyway. Some games give you an achievement for opening the game. So like, not like you're doing anything in all cases. Haley, Oogie, wish your meds actually helped. Your nose is stuffy and runny right now because Allegra doesn't help the whole 12 hours it should. Dare suggested you cut your nose off and you offered to cut living off. Who else would you call Helly? That's a good question. You don't know. Me? I don't want to be called Helly. No offense, but I'm good. I'm sorry your nose is running. As long as it's not running with blood, though. Same solution? Just should shove tissues up there? I don't know. And you can't breathe, though. That's probably not comfy. Repo exhausts you, not gonna lie. What doesn't, though? I mean, real and true and fair, honestly. JR, you played a game once. It was terrible. What game was that? Nicola, what? I can't believe Teeter hates me. You heard it here first. You were joking. You had, oh, an out and escape from the friendship if we played Baldur's Gate? No, that's okay. Haley, it is unfortunate that it happened that way, absolutely, but whatever went down for knowledge, not shit, isn't a reason to just dip. Yeah, I mean, both cases were different, but I didn't really feel like I caused anything in either one. It just kind of like, whatever. I like to be self-aware. I like to know if I'm being like a shitty person toward people or whatever. And if people react strongly to things I do, I try to take it to heart and like think if I should change my ways or like be apologetic or whatever. And unfortunately in both of those cases that I didn't come to a conclusion that was like I was being malicious or like deserved to be written off completely. Especially by like people I was close with for a very long time. So people be like, surprise, I shit on the floor, and then they leave. So, okay. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess, as kids say. The famous coping term that people use. Tony, you've seen Baldur's Gate very, very little, like next to zero spoilers, but you want to play it with a buddy, wink, wink. Yeah. You should probably figure out if the gameplay loop is your style, though. Like, if you don't even know what the gameplay loop is like, you should figure it out. But you play D&D, right? So imagine D&D, but like in a video game and not a character sheet. And like the voiceover person is like a sultry British lady and not Radishing Horse. That's about it. Free Baldur's Gate, you say? Somewhat. Tony, and you gonna play Baldur's Gate? Honestly, you could. Maybe you and Tony could play, and then I won't have to lose either of you as a friend. Are you a fan of that type of game, JR? The isometric CRPG? I guess I could play Divinity Original Sin on stream one time and like show you the type of game that Baldur's Gate is. That way you can see a game that's like it and not get spoilers for the actual game. Because even the tutorial of Baldur's Gate just like throws you into some story stuff and whatever. I mean, he's bad compared to it? Yeah, but like the gameplay style is the same, right? Like you build a character, RPG style, and then you have the same combat encounters where like it's turn-based and each of your characters has their own loadouts and kits and interactions and stuff. Like it's pretty much the same format. I know it uses a different rule set and stuff, but the quality of life improvements in Baldur's Gate 3 are light years ahead. That's fine. I'm sure you're splitting hairs a little bit. I'm just saying, like, gameplay formula-wise, it would be fine to show off. That's all. I'm not saying play Baldur's Gate 2 and say it's, you know, an introduction to Baldur's Gate 3. Divinity Original Sin 2 came out like a year before Baldur's Gate 3 or something ridiculous. It's very recent. So, that's the only reason I said that. But, it's the same dev or whatever. Okay, let's... I want to get caught up on chat, but looking at that graphic doesn't, like, do anything. JR, all you want for Christmas is playing game with friend? Yeah, stop sleeping and shitting on your mom's couch or whatever, and then you could play games with us more. Halloween thing. Still waiting for your Skyrim streams? JR, when's your birthday? You want Skyrim streams for your birthday? Haley requested one last year, and now it's like an annual event, even though that's not what she asked for. But yeah, every January on Haley's birthday, we do one Skyrim stream, and then we don't touch it anymore. Peter does not know how to hide in the closet. I know, dude, look at my sweater. Life wants you actually just dead. I mean, I think your nose is running and your finger hurts. I think you're good, though. Tony, it was funny when you said, oh, you can click to see more, and then the page changed to the same info. I know, I was mad. It just expanded into nothing. Some of the sections I'd expand and they had a bunch of shit, and then that one in particular was just like, oof. But yeah, moving back to GOG with every purchase you make is starting to cure you of the old achievement addiction. Oh yeah, because you don't like licenses for stuff, you like DRM free or whatever copies of games. That's smart. I'm just hoping one day Steam doesn't like rug pull and take my 2,000 games away, cause yikes. Your nose is running, better go catch it. So cringe. Imagine D&D but good. Well, D&D but a video game. And again, you replace Radishing Horse with like a sultry British lady. When Gaben dies? What is this? What are we talking about? What is that? I don't speak this language. Can you translate? The Divinity Original Sin 2 is like 2017. Is that true? Well, whatever. It's still modern enough. Yeah, that's true. But if you look at the gameplay, it looks very similar. The character creation looks similar. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sharing this anymore. I thought I was. I'm just like watching a trailer by myself. It very much looks like Baldur's Gate 3, just like structurally speaking. Well, here we'll break it down from the trailer of Divinity Original Sin 2 because they're similar enough. Okay, Tony, whip out your notepad. This is the gameplay loop for Baldur's Gate 3. You exist in an open world akin to where they showed like the person fly jumping like this. So you move a camera around and you click places for your character to go, and they'll move there, and you can use like abilities or whatever to jump over gaps or climb things or whatever if you need to. If you get into combat encounters, everything freezes, and then they show you at the top of the screen a turn hierarchy. So whoever's turn it is will go and do stuff. So if it's your character, it will focus on your character, and then you can see all your character's abilities on the bottom or like items that they have or whatever. And you have a certain like, you know, distance that you can move as indicated by a movement metric thing. And you have different skills that you can use or whatever. And then all your chances to hit and do stuff are based on like the dice rolls from D&D. But also, as you explore the world, you can like talk to people and investigate things and trigger cutscenes that have decisions or whatever. And then all of your reactions and stuff that you do are based on your like charisma rolls or wisdom rolls or whatever. Or if you're part of a certain species or clan of people or whatever that has a certain ability to do things, like you can leverage that ability at different times. But that's a gameplay loop. You like click around a world, running around and moving your camera and moving people to places, and you can investigate stuff and run skill checks and whatever, and you can have different members of your party do stuff because they're, you know, each individual person's better at things. And then you get into combat and it works like this, where it's just turn-based and you can move one person, have them shoot a bunch of people, and you can take potions to up your chances of better dice rolls and stuff. But that's the gist, and that's what all this is. It's just the animation of the combat. But this is Divinity Original Sin 2. Baldur's Gate 3 is like the same shit, but like Nicholas said, it's more modern and has like quality of life improvements for like moment-to-moment gameplay and like character interactions and stuff. Also, you can like flirt with your party members at a camp and like fuck a bear if you want in Baldur's Gate 3. So, but that's the gameplay loop in at a minimum. What you were just looking at was Baldur's Gate? No, this is Divinity Original Sin 2. I can show you the trailer for Baldur's Gate 3, because I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a spoiler. But don't blink, because unless this is a cinematic trailer, I think this might be a cinematic trailer, actually. Ew, Shadowheart, ew. I need a gameplay trailer. This is also a cinematic. I need a gameplay trailer. Fuck me. Shard Slander? I don't like her. Can I get a gameplay trailer? Do we have to go to release trailer? Hold on. There's hope. This is cinematic also. Can I get a gameplay trailer? This is like a behind the scenes. Can I get a gameplay trailer? This might be as close as we get. Let's see. We're going to skip a lot of the like lore looking stuff. This is lore looking stuff. Don't worry about this. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Close your eyes. Okay. Here you are. You're following your character as you, well, if you're on a controller, you actually control the character. But if you are on mouse and keyboard, you control the map and click, like I said. Catherick, you're beloved. Why? Because you like J.K. Simmons. But yeah, you make characters just like in Divinity Original Sin 2's trailer. This is an example of the dice roll thing. But same shit. It's the turn-based combat. And you have dice roll shit that determines if you're going to hit stuff. You still have up to a 4-person party, just like in Divinity Original Sin 2. There's the turn-based shit at the top again, because it's the same thing as the other game. But also, this trailer is really old. A lot of the graphics and stuff that they're showing in here are not the way that the game is. But yeah, so it's just, you navigate a world, you interact with stuff. There's a lot of dialogue and like dialogue choice things. And the character models are all really pretty and stuff. Except for her, she's a piece of shit in my opinion. And her voice actress is like winning awards for being the same voice in 2 really popular video games and whatever. People are really gassing up Jennifer English, but yeah. Baldur's Gate 3, great game. Also, not a very good gameplay trailer, as it turns out. But just trust this, the same thing. Trust that my assessment of Divinity Original Sin 2's presentation is close enough to Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a vibe and a half, and also kills my friendships, so. Am I a certified Asterion hater? I find him insufferable, yeah. I do. I don't care that he has like a weird backstory or whatever, and we're supposed to like empathize with him. I just think that he's annoying. To be fair, the main cast of Baldur's Gate, like, are any of them genuinely likable? I mean, again, I only got through 2 acts, and I wasn't one to like rizz up my characters to like to learn their backstories too much or like do their character quests. Will is like a fart in a bag. Like, he you know, he seems right, like self-righteous or whatever to a degree, but he's just boring. Gale is insufferable too. And also, I'm pretty sure he's got like the worst story as far as I understand. I can't stand Shadowheart. She's just like a religious simp and whatever, and even after you help her, she's just like annoying. Lae'zel's meant to be annoying. Who else do you squad with? The druid guy is just like a nobody. I like that archer lady. I forget her name. Karlach. Okay, I like Karlach. I forgot about, but I do really like Karlach. Never played with Minthara. You gotta do like a specific not so good thing to get Minthara, and even though I learned about it from my second playthrough, I never did it. They changed that? Oh, whatever. But when I played at the time, yeah, when I played at the time, that wasn't the case, I don't think. Because I looked up a wiki and I was like, oh, that's too disruptive. And then later there's like some bald dude you can recruit or something. I don't know anything about him. Am I forgetting anyone? I don't know. I don't remember. Shadowheart? Yeah, I don't like Shadowheart. I vehemently dislike Shadowheart. She's a fan favorite. I can't stand her. I never liked her. Act 3 spoilers are about to be spilled. I haven't been to Act 3, so why? Because I said there's a bald dude you could recruit? Yeah, that's very specific. Papaya. But nah, it's fine. But yeah, of like the main cast of characters you find, I mean, I don't really like any of them. I'm trying to remember who I had tag along with me when I played. I think I played with Will, mostly. Also, one thing I like in Baldur's Gate 3 is that you can completely revamp every character if you want. You visit an NPC and you pay him 100 gold and he'll just like wipe your character's slate clean and you can make them any class or build you want, which is cool. So like if you think you know, a self-righteous paladin or whatever is annoying and you want to be like a cutthroat rogue or whatever, you can. It's great. But yeah, anyway, it's a great game. And if you like that gameplay like format, it's worth a shot for sure. Did I get caught up? GOG thing, quality of life improvements, Gaben. When Valve's CEO dies, it'll be tricky. Seems either gonna suffer in shitification, because he's the last bastion. Is he like on his deathbed or something? Haley, no, life wants you dead for sure. Like, yeah, today your fingers just crisped and your nose is just running, but what about the past even just month? Well, true. Like the paper plate avalanche, true. So you're just looking at Baldur's Gate? No, you're looking at its like not related prequel. Questing is also way better. I'm not worried about all that. Those are like hyper specifics. I think like the gameplay loop thing is what I was trying to get at. The gameplay loop is you run around an open world making decisions, and then sometimes you do combat, and that's what the combat looks like. It's turn-based and it's based on like what each of your characters can do. That's the gist. And then you do that over and over for like 80 hours. And then after your 80 hours, you're like, huh, I wonder if any of that could have gone differently. And then you do another playthrough and you see like entirely new content the entire time because every decision you make in that game has like different outcomes. It's crazy. Chart slander? Dude, her existence is slander. All your friends slander Shart, Lae'zel, Will, and Astarion. Yeah. And Gale. And pretty much everyone but Karlach, to be fair. He just beating the story for Zone 4 of Dead Zone Rogue. They're going so meta. I'll love to hate it. Also cliffhanger much. I haven't played it yet. I saw you streaming it this morning. I had a weird sleep thing last night and I ended up being awake for a bit in the middle of the night. And I tossed on your stream for a little bit. And then I went and slept until noon again. But yeah, I saw you playing it, but I didn't want too many spoilers, so I just kind of tossed your stream up and then ignored it. But glad to hear you made it through. Catherick, you're beloved just because he sounds like J. Jonah Jameson. What about New Divinity? It's just like the game made by Larian most recent to Baldur's Gate 3. And it's like, what's the difference? I type Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam, it's $44. I type Divinity Original Sin 2 on Steam, and you can get the enhanced edition for 12 bucks. So like, you know. I got a bundle of 2 of the games for cheaper than just 2 was, actually. Which is interesting. What is Icarus? PvE survival game for... Oh, I don't care even if that is $3. Well, Divinity Original Sin 2 is Larian's previous game. They're trying to get the opportunity to do something in D&D for a long time. Yeah. I think I was trying to say that their presentation is similar. If you want to see content for a game that's pretty much Baldur's Gate 3 mechanically, or just like gameplay element-wise, check out Divinity Original Sin 2. Like if you want to avoid Baldur's Gate 3 like the plague because you think everything is a spoiler, but you want to know kind of what it's like, check out Divinity Original Sin 2. It's like modern enough and it's by the same dev enough for there to be enough overlaps to get the same idea. And if you're like, yeah, I fuck with a game like this, then go balls deep in Baldur's Gate 3. That's all I was saying. We may be splitting too many hairs. Not you specifically, B, but like Nicola was getting all hot and bothered that I was saying they're similar enough. They are similar enough to make a decision as to whether or not it's your type of game. Like, if you were curious about playing The Binding of Isaac or like whatever, but you didn't want Isaac spoilers, so I said check out Enter the Gungeon. Like, they don't play the same at all. But if you understand that you like dungeon crawling and shooting stuff and shops and bosses, congratulations, you'll like Isaac. Well, like, watch Gungeon, I guess. They're not the same, but close enough. You'll get the idea. Woo, time to get deep, but time cometh for all men. What are we getting deep for? Oh, because I picked, yeah, let's go deep, and then I stopped playing the game. True. Ugh, the fucking plates, you were so upset about it? Yeah. Gave his son on his deathbed, but he doesn't live a very healthy life. That doesn't matter, dude. Ozzy Osbourne did drugs like nobody's fucking business and ate bat heads and like didn't get rabies or whatever, and he lived till he was like 90. It's crazy to me how rock and rollers tend to live very long with all the hard drugs and shit they do. One thing on top of another, yeah, almost like a stack of paper plates. Time's arrow neither stands still nor reverses, it merely marches forward. Time's arrow marches forward? I want to say that that sounded poetic, but like everything about that conflicted to me. Everything about that was just like, ew, yucky, sticky. From BoJack? That explains everything. Time's arrow marches forward. It only sticky. We play this game for 2 hours and then play Hitman. Should we start playing game? Now that I'm caught up on chat and now that I've tugged on the wee of my Steam catalog in Baldur's Gate 3 for 2 hours. We could have been done with this shit already. Although people seem to think that this game is good. So, should we find out for ourselves? Not asking for validation, I'm just switching because I need to get this over with. My Heart is your type of game? Don't play My Heart, JR. Your Divinity Original Sin playthrough was 60% wiki slop? What are we doing here? I need a crank, I'll say. You still don't know how to beat the game and you got to the end? Leave Gale alone, he's your little wizard with too much ambition for one person. No, Gale is a twat or whatever. Press E to pick up items, I promise you I am. Alright, let's crank it, fam. I will say, we're like 20 seconds into this. The presentation and the feel of it immediately reminds me of Barrow Trauma, which I don't personally consider a compliment, but a lot of people like that game. Actually, is this made by the same people? I didn't even think to check that. Cogwheel Software. No. Published by Daedalic Entertainment. Oh, they published Barrow Trauma. But publishing and developing is not the same. Fake Fish and Undertow Games. Cogwheel Software. Okay. Made fun of you last year. You didn't even use the rights. You're doing it again. Oh, yeah, I made fun of you for just asking. True. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna reject that or whatever. It is the 11th though. I'm honestly surprised I knew that. I'm honestly surprised I remembered the date. You must be special or something. Congratulations. I remembered your birthday. X use grappling hook, fire with left mouse button. Here you should aim at the ceiling. Plus 10k, yeah. So what, now can I just climb this? No, it goes away, okay. Does this mean my next stream won't be till the 11th? No, it's more just, it's meant to be like a general use redeem. Like if someone really wants me to play a specific game, they can just like use that. Although to be fair, it's like never worked. I've had people ask me to play specific games. I'm like, ooh, but I'm doing Dare Drop stuff all week. I can't commit to that, ooh. So then I don't do it. I need a key, baby. Audio, and this is weird. Wait, this was a ladder, dude? Uh-oh. I didn't know how to go down the ladder. Oops. Alright, let me try that again. So this has a ladder, too. Do I just hold S? Oh my god, we just hold down. Hold left shift to slide. Alright, I'm liking the movement in this somewhat. Oh, damn, there's blood here. Did something happen? Area 8. Do I have, like, infinite grapple things? Or... press S twice to go prone? True. Can't believe you don't even know my birthday? Did you tell me your birthday? Right button to use or hide gun. Oh, hello. He touched me. I'm really bad at hitting stuff. Hi, JJ. Did you nap? How was your nap? Oh, fuck. I did it again, dude. I swear I was hitting the right button. No, I don't even remember if you shared. It might be in my calendar. Dude, why can't I grab the ladder? Do I have lives? I think I do, right? Is that what that medkit symbol is? Oh well. You did nap, it was good, you're feeling better? That's good. Uh-oh. Wait, what do you expect me to do? I can't actually drop off of the ladder. Okay, fine, I guess we grapple then. Is my grapple gun just of infinite length? Apparently it is. This is going well so far. This is quite the tutorial. Oh shit. I grappled and then I pressed the button and let go of my grapple. Oh, Boado. I don't know what's happening, dude. Let go. Can I not? I can't climb down a ledge like this? But there I didn't take fault. I'm so confused. This looks unsafe. Holy. Sorry, ladies. I didn't expect to suddenly... Oh god, please. Come back. Is it dead? It's all floppy now. Kill the ceiling what did that say? I got an achievement for that. Kill the ceiling tentacle before it kills you on your first encounter. Hey man, listen. I generally have an aversion to tentacles. Unlike some people. So what can I say? You know? But now what do we do? Because, like, it's a dead end. Was I supposed to get got by this? Is that like a scripted death? Hey, it's a girl. Wait, I was supposed to get a key. Did I find a key? Do I have an inventory or something?
Look!
Scan ball.
Let's get the Come!
It's a girl.
Now what do we do?
Come!
Now what do we do? It's the only time this stream? I mean, I don't care. They don't have cooldowns on them or nothing. It's a girl. It's funny because I just reference parts of it at random. I don't say the cum thing because it's like annoying, but I'll say now what do we do and it's a girl like all the time. Let's go this way. Whee! Should I go in there? Also, can I? Oh my god, I can swing. Oh my god. Feel bad interrupting. Sometimes, like, you try to choose times that won't interrupt you, but delay causes you to interrupt. No, it's fine. I also just like yap constantly, so it's fine. I don't mind pausing my thoughts or whatever to let something fun play. Also, all my quotes are like really long because I made them that way. So it's not your doing. It's chill. I wanna swing from a chandelier. From a chandelier. We love Sia around here. Windows exception access violation. Is this part of the game? Oh, you can't see this. Uh-oh, does that mean that the game closed? Fuck, man. How am I supposed to play this for 2 hours if it closes during the tutorial? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Oh yeah, we were just talking about Sia, because Tony had him in his fucking winter playlist the other day. Oh, how much? Oh, how much? For the puppy in the window. I can see him go in the hole. Puppies are forever, not just for Christmas. Puppies are forever, not just for Christmas. Bangers, dude. You don't know, Sia has a Christmas album with all original music on it. Talking about how buying puppies for your children is an irresponsible Christmas purchase because you have to take care of them for their entire life. And if you're just buying a puppy for your stupid 4-year-old that can't take care of pets, what are you doing? Says Sia. But I promise you, I was pressing right click to pull my shit out. All right, new play. You ready for this one? Just kidding, it doesn't work. Can I pull out Nope, okay. I was gonna jump and then grapple. And then that way I wouldn't have to like slowly tether down the whole time. Didn't work that way. Brother, please. This is so dumb. I do appreciate that I can die a million times on this difficulty though. Go to the deeper sector using shaft 2. True. Well, I was able to pick up right from where I left off after it crashed, so like W crash experience or whatever. Oh, how much for the puppy in the fuck, dude. How am I supposed to like tether to stuff if I look across the room and by the time it attaches and stuff, I can't like break free from it to shoot things? This is the tutorial and I've died like 10 times. Oh yeah, wasn't I gonna do some new death thing? Oh, I remember. I should make a note of that. I was gonna try to find the song from Have a Nice Death when you welcome to the afterlife. We were talking about it during Repo the other day. As much as I love my generalized death song or whatever. Oh, fuck. You shit on the floor? Oh, your chair is there? Cool. That one's supposed to come till Monday, I think. Well, it's a day early. That too? Wait, which part? Oh, yeah, you got your chair, but also you shit on the floor. True. Cool. Now get your lackey who claims he wants to help you to build it. FedEx is behind. You're surprised he even got here? Honestly, true. I saw a post the other day of like a mail carrier like giggling to himself in the warehouse about how far behind all their shit was. And I was like, yeah, man, people aren't getting stuff. But yeah, it came on time. That's crazy. Well, I hope you like it. And if not, that's fine. Find you another one. Key. A key. Bottle. Your Amazon packages are due to arrive next week. Like post-Christmas. Hopefully that's true. Uh-oh. Oh. He clipped the concert. Thanks, B. People are gonna be really happy when they shout me out and I just start singing Christmas songs. Cutie, playing a cutie game. Oh yeah, you recommended this game, huh? Did I see that on Steam? Nope, I'm thinking of a different game. That keeps happening. I see you like positively review a game and then I play a different game and I'm like, oh, was this the game? Nope. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't this. This game feels like Barrow Trauma to me if it was like an exploration game. Probably Somber Echoes. You know what? That was it. That 100% was it. I enjoyed Somber Echoes. Even though I only had to play it for a little bit, I liked what I played of it. Yeah. No, I'm Mambo. Uh-oh. So far, I'm not enjoying this, I will say. Everything is killing... Oh, fuck. Dude. I don't know how close I have to get to the ledge in order to climb down. Like, I guess I have to put my gun away. Put the gun away and then hit S. Yeah, okay. That's my issue. This one you were excited to play, you bought it and then never played it? I don't like it so far. I find the mechanics to be very clunky. I'm sure it's like a learning curve or whatever. If I got you more used to the inputs, like doing things quickly, it'd be different. But I am struggling to manage to do stuff. Contact your supervisor. Contamination is out of control. The blast entry time to cut off permanently. Operation starts at 15:30. Shaft 3 will be temporarily inaccessible. Secret hee door code is 5288. Thanks, Bloodo. 5288. But like, that's great and all. Where do I enter that? Fucking. Alright. Oh, when the rest of your stuff gets here tomorrow, you're gonna clean off your desk tonight? Ew, cleaning. Bobby's out forever. Not just for Christmas. Oh shit, what? What? You see this? That's a ladder. There's a ladder here. Why do I have to tether when there's a ladder here? Step back a little. What are you talking about? Like, I understand it's broken, but I could have started down it for sure. Falling to death stream? Dude, if I had a death counter on, like, it'd be playing constantly. I've been falling to my death non-stop even before you got here. These mechanics where you have to like tether and switch to shooting a gun and stuff are so slow. Like, he's inside of me, dude. I'm gonna die again. Like, this feels clunky like when I played Barrow Trauma. I fucking hated Barrow Trauma. I had a bunch of friends a couple years ago that were super into it, and I played it with them like once, and I hated everything about it. I'm kind of surprised to find that this isn't by the same dev. Hi, how do I use this thing, though? That's probably not it. Melee, 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 melee. Mouse XB2, XB1. What is XB? Oh, scroll wheel. Given the textures on this wall, I thought I had to break through here. I guess we just have to go back up because I turned this on. Means I should probably have my gun out. Remember when you told me you fixed your computer? Initially thought you bricked it, then you realized you actually unplugged the 24-pin connector. Nice, dude. How do I use a med kit? Like that. It sounded wet, though. You got Barrow Trauma, or you have Barrow Trauma on your wish list because it's multiplayer, but you wouldn't play it alone. I would try it again, but I thought it was clunky and stupid, and I didn't really care for the whole operating a submarine thing anyway. Just, I don't know. I don't really care about the deep ocean or whatever, so I wasn't in it thematically, and I just didn't really like the gameplay loop personally. So. Not to say anything about the quality of the game, like, people like it. I dislike a lot of things people like. I've come to realize. Like certain cozy games like Animal Crossing and stuff that require a lot of like design brain stuff I don't like. You were doing thingies, need to get back to them. You saw me playing this and wanted to come say hi. Okay, man. Well, I hope your thingies are going well. Whatever they may be. Appreciate you saying hi. No chance this is also 5288. Yeah. True. You hate, for example, automation games, and a lot of people love them. Yeah. In farming sims, yeah. I don't like... I can like automation games, like colony sims, for example. I'm surprised that I like colony sims. But, like when we played that beaver one earlier this year, I was super into it. I was surprised that I was super into it, but I was super into it. And then I played another game that was kind of a colony sim to follow. What was that? Against the Storm? Played that kind of briefly, but I really liked it. I do like the sim games as well. The simulator games. Some of them are better than others. I explained my thoughts on that, though, as well. You have Against the Storm, you still need to try it. You have, because it was a roguelike, yeah. It's a colony sim game, so, you know. It's just a thing where your colony only lasts for the duration of, like, a run. But I can command men. Use 1 to 3 on numeric keypad without shift. Nah, sorry. Oh shit, so I can play as different people? Oh god.
You can open this door using the nearby terminal. Our programmer took off all access restrictions.
What? Nearby terminal? Nobody's gonna lurk? Yeah, sorry. I do that a lot. Have fun if you can. I just have to endure this for 2 hours, so, you know. I'll try. I am just kind of vibing, though, so we'll make do with what we have. You guys remember when I did this and it said opened? Because I do. Closed. Oh, my bad. Only open while someone's at the machine, then. The transport platform behind the pit can carry machines. Use a crane to lift. I don't care. Only engineers can operate a machine. I'm an engineer. Is this what I'm trying to do? Yes, actually. Oh, wait, I'm trying to lift this. Oh, no, I want to drop it. Oh, wait, can I see. I can carry it down the pit. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we do this. We hop in here. We back up. Onto the transport pit, or like under the claw. Oh shit, no, 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 no. I'm gonna break the thing. We use this to do this. Right mouse button, open claw. Oh wait, straight up, I have to like grab this thing on the booty? Okay, wait, I played like 5 minutes of Dungeon Crawler. We got this. Please hold, please hold. Drum roll, please. Shit. Wait, I have a new idea. Get out crane. Get in vehicle. Back that ass up. Hell yeah, dude. Close claw. How do I lift it? Through? Am I actually grippy? Oh god, slippy grippy. Oh god, it's slipping. I'm slipping, I'm sliding, I'm hiding in the back like buck. Fuck. Oh, double fuck. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Cannot complete a mission without machines. Machines restore at the cost of decreasing your death limit. What is my death limit? I'm pretty sure I would have exceeded it by now. Oh, crew 7. I see. So how do you actually expect me to carry this thing down here then? Oh my god, there's a fucking... Imagine opening your eyes, like, just a little. There's a life lesson in here, actually, you know? Sometimes your experiences are limited by your own perspective. Sometimes it's beneficial to you to just zoom out ever so slightly. You know? Just zoom out a smidge. Oh, fuck. Anyway. There's a life lesson. There's a life lesson in here. Whoops. Perfect. Perfect. Oh wait, except I parked it right in front of the thing that lifts it. Oh, it wasn't a big deal. You hate opening your eyes? I know. Like starting a new day or whatever. Rough out there. Whoops. Please hold. Please hold. Sucks for that one guy though, who got like accidentally decapitated. Hate when that happens. Grant, you were lurking for a while, man. I feel like I should pull a you and like ask you about it. Like, where's Grant? Grant's like my #1 fan. He's the only person who has access to my OnlyFans. Where's Grant? Hey, Haley, where's Grant? Yeah. Have you seen Grant? Where's Grant? He's not streaming, is he? I don't want to stream at the same time as him. He's like my only fan. I mean, he's the only person with access to my OnlyFans. Where's Teeter? What? Oh, I want to get into fucking COD, though. Oh. Sorry, you should always be here. Nah, it's fine. We're stuck on just fans while Grant is OnlyFans. You're watching my OnlyFans, you were busy? Oh. I see. This is a joke, don't mod you. Yeah, I mean, he's probably seen what the experience is like around here, having you as a mod. He probably already knows. He's probably full aware. For his own sanity and safety and security. Should abstain. He knows what he's in for, yeah. Uh-oh. I've learned my lesson. Alright, you're up, other guy. You do miss gaming with me? Do you? Have we gamed together before? Have we played something together? Oh yeah, we played Peak once or something, right? Nothing personal, my memory's really bad. But yeah, Crimus and shit, true. True. Oh wait. Fuck, man, wait, I need the guy from up top to be down here. Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to do that? I get out crane. I tether. Nope, that's not it. I fucking... You don't have a zip line? Oh my god. Now what do I do? Elevator. Of course. But no, man, I get it. It's busy. I'm not complaining about not playing games together. I know you, like, you went to fucking Japan a day ago, man. Like, you busy. You busy as shit. This is fatal, right? I think I really was supposed to have 3 people. Ah! How did I get my 3rd guy back? Oh, just by doing that. Okay, true. I think I'm too, like, stupid for this game. I'll be honest. Feeling pretty fucking dumb, Watto. Feeling pretty fucking stupid, Watto. Shut up. I pressed the button to get in, and his animation made him run to the back of the thing and almost jump off, but he teleported back in and like didn't die. I thought I blew it again. I'm driving past you, right, guy? I'm driving past you, right? I'm not running you over? Okay. One, two, three. Is my IQ like 6'7"? No. Stop, boring head. You're too close. You're too close. Look at us go, we're boring, you guys. That's why most of you fall asleep during my streams at night. These cozy sounds of boring. Yay! Yay! Yay. Now what do we do? We take our main guy. Guy 1. And I pulled out my gun. I guess I'll get caught up on chat before we get attacked or whatever. Open my eyes, Grant. Why me, dude? Should always be here, yeah. Don't even have a sword over there and you still like Haley. Well, it's because you live in like everyone's streams that you go to. Like, you don't just pop in and say hi and vanish. Like, once you show up at a stream, you're kind of there for the whole stream. So, that's why he feels like he can call upon you, because once you're there to stay. He also thinks you're my keeper, I guess, or something, I don't know. Throwing shade? Why? Because I was saying the joke that he wouldn't want Haley as a mod. It was with love, I didn't mean it. He knows what he's in for and he's not down for it. Yeah, that's the joke I was making. Why are some poops just so liberating? You swear every 1 in 30 poops feels so refreshing. Why are you telling me about your pooping, dude? Having a life, having a wife. Damn, what a flex. Imagine talking to girls. If you don't like you being a mod, then unmod you. Nah, it's fine. Didn't we talk about this yesterday? Yes.
Word is traveling.
Yesterday. Evil!
Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
Evil! What's up, Flan? Thank you for the raid. What's up, man? You were playing Silksong today, huh? How was Silksong? Hi, Mambo. I saw it. I was lurking, I think. Oh, I get to close your stream now. What's up, friends? Welcome in. If you don't know me, my name's Teeter. We play all kinds of random games here. I do also play games for a service called Dare Drop, where if I do objectives in games, they usually give me extra copies of the games to give away, which is fun. I think this game is an exception, though, because part of a special weird little campaign where that's not the case. However, we play it anyway. This game to me feels like if Barrow Trauma was a 2D side-scrolling platformer adventure game thing. It's not going well for me, as it turns out. I don't want to blame the game. It's probably me. But I have too many hours in too many games, and too many games installed on my machine. We love games. Play all kinds of random shit all the time. Who knows what? I don't know. We played 3 games yesterday. We're gonna play Hitman later today, maybe, if I get my stuff together and finish this game. Yeah, we play all kinds of stuff. We chill. Appreciate you coming on by. Evil, if you got to raid and run and do stuff, by all means, please do. But if you're sticking around, let me know how your stream was. Haley missed chat. Sorry, thank you. I'm gonna miss it again while I welcome the raiders in, but I'll go back, I promise. Belfie, hi. Thanks for coming by. Michelle, welcome in. Who else? Evil. Michelle 3 times. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Hi, raiders. It was good. A few bosses back to back. A lot of new skills learned, so a lot of backtracking to be done. Nice, dude. We love Metroidvanias. Also, Nicola's running around without clothes. Thanks, man. You get more games because of your Daredrop addiction. Yeah, part of it. Also, I buy bundles like nobody's fucking business. Also, with the Steam Winter Sale, I bought like a dozen things too. And none of them will see the light of day because I buy games and then don't play them because I have a problem. But yeah, welcome to this game. I'll give you the what for in a second. But Evil, if you need to raid and run, you gotta go get some food or some sleep or take the dog out or I don't know, go brush your teeth or something. By all means, feel free. But I appreciate you coming on by with that raid. I'll do my best to take care of the children. But I hope you've been enjoying Silk Song. I never finished it. I got really far into it. I won't say how far, because that's a spoiler. But I got really far into it, and then kind of abandoned. Really did still miss it, lol? No, I literally said I'm going to welcome the raiders, which I'm still doing if you can't understand the words I'm saying. And I was going to go back to it. Give me grace. I quite literally told you I was going to not read it right away. You'll be back. I do most of the chores I just mentioned. Damn, you didn't brush your fucking teeth, brother? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that raid. And I'm glad you're vibing with Silk Song, because it is a good game. I think I watched you play Hollow Knight, but I can't remember now. My brain might be making up stuff I wish was true. Oh, God. Okay, the power is off and it will stay off. Cool. Falling for the bait in the big 25 is crazy. What bait? Okay, see, now Evil's gone. Now my rage peel is over. Now I can read your message I missed twice. Wherever it was. You need to wipe your monitor off. It's dusty as fuck. Your laptop's dusty. Your keyboard's dusty in the middle, not near WASDA. You're never out there. Stuff needs to be cleaned. Why is all your stuff so dusty? Do you not... Does your live-in maid not vacuum? I don't think my shit gets dusty at all. Like, I've never dusted my monitor. And there's, like, nothing on it. And I have a cat. Not that cats make dust, but, like... Because animals? Dust, though? PC gets dusty inside. You gotta blow it out more often. I only blow mine out every, like, couple months. Because you clean it once a year? Yeah, do it, like, every 6 months, then. You have 3 dogs and the cat gets on your desk. Yeah, that sounds like hair, though. Dust is different. Dust is, like, fabric particles and stuff, isn't it? Like dirt and shit. So isn't it different? I'm not a scientist, I don't know. Oh, this is where we're trying to go? Fuck. I think I'm looking for a door code or something, but I don't know where to look for it. This is also dead skin cells. So if you are itchy because your dogs are on you all the time, you'll be skin celling up your computer. True. Animal dander? What is it? What is dander considered? I know the term, but like I don't know what it means necessarily. What is dander? I don't know why I'm talking like my impression of Grant right now. What is dander? Do animals even like make dust? He vacuums, but dogs are gross. Ugh, true. Dogs are fucking icky, dude. Just the natural dust, whatever animals create, the allergens. Oh, I see. I see. The animal air stuff substance, true. Real and true and fair and stuff.
Trees.
Uh-oh. Don't get launched there, brother. Don't get launched. We're driving crazy real quick. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Congratulations, me. I backtracked to exactly where my dude already is. Let's fucking go. Do I have like a directive or something? Load save point, load mission. What is my current mission? Game pause, P to unpause. Oh. Find data disk inside area D219. Shit fuck, man. Where am I even? You there. Where are you? Anyway, yeah, dust stuff. I don't know. You got any Lysol wipes? Oh wait, oh my god. I think I'm an idiot. Nah, just kidding. This isn't D219 or whatever. Indie Maniac, what's up, brothers? Good seeing you again. How's your weekend treating you? I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming by for like the 3rd stream in a row. You need Lysol wipes? I know what you're gonna use to clean stuff off. Like a wet rag would do, probably. Wait, why am I using this shotgun? That feels wasteful. Oh, that would be why. What the hell? Ooh, that was a lot. There was a lot going on right there. Does it also not have power? No, it do. Oh, it doesn't. God damn it. Get sniped. Huh! Use scan ball to electrocute small enemies. Scan ball. Hold left mouse to attack targets, however it consumes more scan ball energy. I need power. I need a crank. Blah, blah, blah. Oh god. Oh, from underneath me though? Oh shit. Really don't know what to do about your keyboards. Your fingers will break trying to pry the keys off. You don't even know if they do come off, to be honest. Why do you want to pry all your keys off? Can't you just like turn it upside down and tap it a bunch? Because it's a dusty mess. Why is there a, what's it called, going off? Like a Geiger counter. Giggly movie raid? Uh-oh. All the movie watching homies are gonna come say hi now. Hi, movie homies. How was the movie? The pair of movies. Remind me again what you were watching today? You told me already, but I'm forgetful. I don't care about this scan ball stuff. But welcome, movie raiders. Welcome to... Ah, fuck. Well... I love that sound that was made, though, as I died to the squelch. Die Hard and Christmas with the Cranks? Oh, fuck, dude. I have a Die Hard... I have a Die Hard Christmas sweater I could have worn today that says Die Hard is my Christmas movie, which is funny because I've never seen it. And if I was a better friend, I could have watched it for the first time with you today. Oops. But I'm not a movie watcher. I'm a gamer. So here we are gaming instead. Christmas with the Cranks. Who was the man in that? Who was the husband in that? It was what's her face, right? Lady with 3 names who's really likable, and some dude. Tim Allen. Ugh. My opinion of Tim Allen has tanked over the years. Unfortunately. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, that's it. His other Christmas movie? Oh yeah, because he was the Klaus once. You love that every time you go to Twitch, I'm live? It's just convenient, man. You just happen to come at the right time. I just saw your message, though. We could rock it sometime for sure. What's up, Luckles? How was your day, Bodo? Also, you said hey yesterday, I think, and I think I was behind on chat, so I missed you. By the time I caught up, I think you might have been on to other ventures. But what's up, brother? Hope you're having a good weekend. You're grabbing it now. Nice. Nicey, nice, nice, nice. We're cranking it, right? Shloop. It's in here preaching about negativity. Yeah. What's his takeaway? I'd love to hear his take. Oh yeah, that's right. You went to the football. Ooh, you went to the football watch party. How did that end up going? You sussed it out, huh? How'd that go? Did you leave after 5 minutes due to detected bigotry? Or did you have a nice informative discussion about the use of that old team name? Or did you just turn a blind eye to it and vibe? I guess that's valid if you want to avoid confrontation. Was it a usage of old name because used to it, or just racism? The more you talk to him, you realize he was buzzed already, so you think it was just a slip up. Benefit of the doubt, sure. Sure. Oh, what the fuck? Did that damage me? I should probably heal. That's not the right button. Ow, fuck. That's not the right button for healing. Either way, they didn't lynch you and give you free drinks, so win-win. That is good. That is good. Not sure how often that happens in California, but it still happens. Unfortunately, I heard some pretty gnarly stories out of the South this year. In the year of our Lord and Orange Savior 2025. Day a disc. Wait, I did find what I was looking for.
Word is traveling. Ambition is
Newt.
stirring in distant cities.
Ms. Penguin, hello. Hi, new friends. That's not a name I recognize, unfortunately, but welcome on in. How's it going? Whoa, you played the same game as me. It's one of those raids. That's fun. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. My name's Teeter. We play all kinds of random games, and this one fell in my lap today. I am bad at it. I am very bad at it. If you like watching if you like watching people die, and you like being angry at your computer, shouting, "What are you doing that for, you dummy?" You've come to the right place. Because I am out of my element with this game, but we're vibing. But what's up, friends? Welcome in. My name's Teeter. We play all kinds of random stuff. I have hundreds of games installed on my computer. We tend to play random things. Daredrop helps me play random things that aren't so random because they're curated by their drop campaigns. But, yes. Fall games of Christmas for the Daredrop. Yes. How did you vibe with this game? Was it right up your alley, or were you out of your element, or somewhere in between? I have played a game like this before. This feels very much to me mechanically like Barrow Trauma. I suck at Barrow Trauma. I played it twice with a group who was good at it that didn't teach me how to play, and I struggled to acclimate. This game is teaching me how to play it, and I'm struggling to acclimate. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but we vibe. We vibe. You already own this? It was the first Daredrop game you ever played. That's exciting. So you played it before for Daredrop, and then it came back for this thing? I started doing Daredrop, I think earlier this year, or maybe sometime last year. I don't remember the timeline, but I didn't play this game for whatever reason. I either wasn't around yet, or it didn't appeal to me. I probably looked at it and said, that looks like Barrow Trauma. Whoa. I'm trying, though. We're trying. We're progressing. I don't know if you started from the beginning or whatever, so couldn't do the crowbar dare, so you streamed for over 2 hours? Yeah. The crowbar dare says something about day 17, and I was like, I'm starting this from the beginning. Unless the days are like 3 minutes long, that's not happening before I hit 2 hours, so we're just kind of vibing for 2 hours. After day 17, yeah. But I'm on day like 0, because I'm in the tutorial, I think. So like, unless I just somehow magically rip through days and then could also survive a full day. Oh, it jumps though. Okay. I just interpreted it to mean that it would go like day after day after day. I see. I follow. Either way though, I have been on one level for like an hour or something now. Although I will say, we're yapping for the first however long a stream, talking about my Steam replay and Baldur's Gate 3 and a few things.
Trees.
But yeah, we're chilling. I thank you so much for coming here. I know I was just like a random pick because of the same game, and maybe you liked my sweater or my hat or whatever, but we're just chilling. I appreciate you taking a chance here. I'll do my best to be kind. I mean, I try to be kind, but we're a bit goofy too. But if you need to raid and run, if you need to get some food or get a nap in or walk the dog or whatever, feel free. I take no offense to people having to raid and run. Usually I stream until I'm like within an inch of my life, and then I, you know, have to bail and go take care of myself. So if you need to do some post-stream self-care, by all means, don't feel obligated to stick around, but I do appreciate you coming by. If you are going to stick around, feel free to tell me, oh god, how your stream was, and all of that, even though you've already started to do that. Do I need my shotgun? Probably. But yeah, I'm glad that you played this before and enjoyed it. First area did was to redecorate the floor with your blood. I did that within the first 5 seconds of the game because I didn't understand the mechanics of having to put your gun away before climbing.
You answered the letter.
I went up to a ladder like this, and I held S, and I was like, I'm not close enough. I'm not close enough. And then I jumped off, and it turns out you just can't have your hands full. Isn't that something? Thor Sevenfold, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you've been enjoying your first few seconds here. This game is hard even with a gun. The crowbar is impossible. Wait, I have a crowbar. Should I try it just for funsies? What's the dare to just survive day 17 with just the crowbar? Still fall a lot even knowing the mechanics of the game? Yeah, it's just not very intuitive. Or like I kind of forget the stuff. It's been at least a minute. True. True. I didn't mean to be reductive. Alright, dude, at the bottom of the ladder, I don't really know how to dispose of or engage you from up top. And I do not care that I have 2 other characters that I could potentially call upon. That's not how we thrive. Oh wait, I can use guns off of the tether thing, right? Don't worry, we'll get down there, for sure. We swing, we go down. I think I lied. I think we have to reattach. That's on me. Whee! Wait, where'd he go? Also, I can't aim directly below me. This is tragic. Sniped. Good talk, you're gonna lurk. Sorry, no, I just got raided and I was giving my spiel, dude. I'll get caught up in like 2 seconds, I promise. I'm gonna attract bugs by shooting the wall. I don't think I want to attract bugs, though. Wait, do I not have my shotgun? Well, shit. Okay, let me get caught up. Sorry, because I was spieling. Sorry, Toon. But yeah, welcome everyone. I like to welcome raiders by name, so if you typed in my chat, I'll say welcome in. So, Mr. Blood Poet, thanks for coming by. Ms. Penguin, thank you so much. Thor Sevenfold. Bebo, that's a fun name. It reminds me of the character from Supervive, Rip Supervive. Who else? I think that was everyone. Thank you all for coming by and giving a random streamer a chance. I was in the 12 games, yeah. If you're still here, what was your favorite? I mean, you're probably biased if you like this game, but maybe aside from this game, which has been your favorite of the ones you've played so far for the 12 days? My clear and above favorite, I think, has been Dungeon Crawler, but I'm a roguelike fanboy, so that was, guaranteed. Teeter Malding and the Sky's Blue, hell yeah. I don't say I'm malding, like, we're kind of vibing, but I am dying a lot, and I do feel some kind of way about it, but I kind of expected to die a lot. Oh, Brave Escape. Dude, I played the hell out of Brave Escape for the first Dare campaign, and then a friend of mine got a copy and we played through the whole thing too. That's a fantastic little game if you like precision platformers and puzzle games. Definitely worth a full playthrough. If you like that style of game, it definitely continues to improve as you play it. Anyway, yeah, you couldn't do the crowbar dare, so you streamed it for 2 hours. But you were at or after day 17? I imagine the game gets harder and like the enemies get stronger and stuff though. Like, could I have beaten this guy in the first day with a crowbar? He's got like a long claw thing, it looked like. Could I even hit him and get away enough to not die? After day 17, which is 31? I mean, Are they that pedantic with it? I mean, yeah, if it explicitly says after, then you're right. It would be the next stage. I imagine if you misinterpreted it and showed evidence of day 17, they wouldn't be like, no, that was the wrong day. But I don't know, maybe they would. I try to meet it based on explicitly what it says, but sometimes it's not as easy to decode. Really like Somber Echoes? True! I like that one too. But I also like, I like Metroidvanias a lot. You played that first before Hidden Deep? Did you preemptively play Hidden Deep, or did you actually get a clip or whatever of Somber Echoes approved today? In my history with doing Dare Drop stuff, I feel like they don't respond to stuff usually on Sundays. So if you actually got a video approved today, I'd be surprised. Yeah, you own it already. Okay, so you like preemptively played it so you could get evidence of it without like opting in. Don't mention Metroidvania. Uh-oh. In a good way or a bad way? Like you're gonna gush about how great they are, or you're not a fan? Haley's trying to be less negative, and he's tired of the negativity surrounding everyone or thing. You should change your sleep schedule, and that'll solve your problems. Oof. He's trying to be less negative. Okay. Let those words hang in the air, and then in 5 minutes when he complains to you about something, be like, is this the less negativity you were talking about, brother? Yeah, redecorate the floor with your blood. True. I did that immediately. I probably would have, like, speed run that. Because, whoops, I don't know how to climb a ladder. Tune, let me guess, Dead Zone Rogue and Blueprints were in your top 5? Neither of them were. Neither of them were. In my Steam replay, I think it was, wait, did I have a top 5? Oh yeah, was it the ones that they showed, like, your monthly playthrough for? It was Peak, Repo, Baldur's Gate 3, Brave Escape, oh, and Blueprints. Alright, you did hit one. Blueprints. I exclusively played it in April, but it made my top 5. You win. But yeah, Dead Zone Rogue didn't make it. I don't know how. We put tons of time in that game. This game's hard even with a gun. Even with a gun, with a crowbar, it's impossible. I believe it. So Fallout, even knowing the mechanics. No worries, you just got home, you're about to eat, so you're gonna lurk. Alright, man. Yeah, sorry to keep you around if you trying to eat. I just felt bad that you seemed to feel neglected. I was just giving my usual rage spiel, and it gets me behind on chat a little bit. Appreciate you, though. Hope you have good food. So far, I'm doing quite well for a random raid. Appreciate that. I'm not so good at the, oh, like, welcoming people, you mean? Yeah, I'm kind of... The game's kind of background noise, if I'm honest. We tend to just yap around here. So... I'm more than happy to pause the game and get caught up and vibe. But, yeah, I try to be welcoming, I don't know. I think the difference between watching videos, like on YouTube, and watching streams is the interactivity, so if you just want to watch someone silently play a game, like throw on a YouTube video, the YouTube video won't talk back to you. If you go to a live stream, like, it might as well be interactive to an extent. I say to an extent because I get behind. So if you type something in real time and you gotta go somewhere, like, I might miss your message because I won't get to it for 5 minutes. But aside from that, we try to be present. But yeah, Brave Escape is a vibe for sure. I really like that game. I played all the way through it. Well, they had a Dare Dog campaign some months ago. But also even before that, I played it with a friend because he got it on, like, Lurk It or something and got an extra key. So I played with him all the way through first, and then when it came on Dare Drop, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I'll play it again for more copies, yes. Give copies to all my friends, yes. Les me did a random raid, the guy didn't say anything. I did, yeah, I don't really do random raids, usually. I try to have a lot of homies online that I know, and even if they're playing different stuff, if their vibe is kind of similar, I'll be like, the game's different, but they're not. I shouldn't say they're not, because everyone's unique, but, you know, the vibe is similar enough. We'll go there, and if you're just vibing because of the vibe and not the game, like, it'll be a fine match. But occasionally I don't find a vibe or a similar enough game or whatever, so I feel reliant upon the category. And then I do like a 5-second read of what the person seems to be doing, like I'll pull up their stream for 1 second. And if I hear them speak like 3 English words unprovoked, I'm like, okay, they talk out loud when their chat's not active. And then, then we get there, and they're like, oh, thanks for the raid. And then they go silent. It's like, oh, damn it. Damn it. I tried so hard. I watched your stream for like 5 seconds. How could I have been wrong? But yeah, it's a risk for sure. But I appreciate you giving me a shot. And yeah, hopefully you're not having the worst time. Tony, you keep thinking about getting Dungeon Crawler. It's a fun little game. But you know, I like all roguelikes kinda. I'm kinda biased thinking all roguelikes are good. Although our good new friend, Miss Buns, was playing Dungeon Crawler the other day on her stream and she was vibing. She's not a roguelike head like I am, so it might just be a good game, as it turns out. I haven't played with Mrs. P, or Ms. P. What, in Brave Escape? Oh, I could learn you some Brave Escape. I got tips. I got platformer tips. I also have, like, infinite patience, but I'm sure you did great. I think all roguelikes are good, but Risk of Rain 2 is like the heathen you are. Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't say all. All with an asterisk, you know? Not all men or whatever type shit, but... yikes. But yeah, no, I can't do... I can't do Risk of Rain 2, man. I want to, but I'm really bad at it. The progression in that game really just has its way with me. Which is a shame. But yes, Somber Echoes was a good time. I kind of wish I could play it for more than 2 hours, but we wanted to pivot and do other stuff yesterday. But I did enjoy what little bit I played. Oh, don't mention Metroidvania. She doesn't know what they are. Oh. Well, there's games like Metroid and like Castlevania. And it's like, I don't own a whatever, an NES, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're basically just exploration games where you get new abilities that let you use the abilities to get to new areas and you fight enemies and bosses and stuff. That's the genre in one sentence. But yeah, that's what Somber Echoes is. So if you like that, like, gameplay formula, Metroidvania. Anyway, because your next stream isn't in a week due to the holidays, so to get 2 in today? I see. Yeah, it's good that you could get ahead of it like that. I could have done 2 yesterday, because I started my stream with Somber Echoes, and I highlighted it mid-stream, because you can use the highlighter on active VODs, which I learned yesterday. But I highlighted it mid-stream and submitted it, and they actually approved it pretty quick yesterday. But I don't think they approve very quickly or at all on Sundays. So if you were to try that today, I don't know, your mileage may vary. But I was able to get one approved, and then I could have played the second game, but I didn't exactly pivot to this one like I thought. So I didn't get 2 done in a day. Womp womp. But it's possible. Sometimes. Tune your mind. Yeah, you think it'll be 5 days because it's usually slow, but yeah. 5 days? Oh, what, me getting caught up on chat? Because I'm a Yaposaurus? Sleep won't solve your problems either? No, obviously. Help, yeah, maybe, but not a cure-all. Well, you can't sleep off someone bothering the hell out of you or, like, neglecting your feelings, so... We're being less negative, but not actually being less negative. When you're also very drunk and don't know what to play, you might install Haste? Haste? I don't know, man. How much are your gaming motor skills affected when you're drunk? Like, you shouldn't drink and drive. You also probably shouldn't drink and fly rapidly through a level delivering mail or whatever that game is about. 5 days and it'll come back to you and whatever. Oh, I see. Sorry. The one trouble with me jumping from category to category with my random Roomba thoughts while I'm behind on chat is I kind of forget what things are in reference to. It's a me problem, I promise. Miss Pangan, you usually raid someone you know, but every so often it's nice to raid someone new. Yeah, it's always a bit of a risk, so I understand that whole thing. But I do appreciate you coming on by. Hopefully it hasn't been terribly off-putting thus far. But yeah, I'm sorry that if you were like in the middle of playing the game and I'm just sitting here yapping, then I'm sure that's disruptive. Peter, not everyone's a Yapatron 3000 like you. I know. Some people are like, I have no personality. I better play video games so people can watch. And then they'll sit there silently with a camera on, not talking. I mean, I don't really judge it. If people want to give streaming a try and they have their own flavor of it or whatever, like, people like all kinds of stuff. So Maybe people don't want to hear people yapping all the time. Maybe they just want the occasional, like, oh shit out loud, and they don't hear anything else. They just want to see someone playing their favorite games with no commentary. I don't know. But I'm a Yapatron, like you said. Yeah, I think all roguelikes are good, except I can't play Risk of Rain 2. Need to hold my hand sensually. Oh, you're not a Risk of Rain fan either. You've tried a handful of similar ones, and it's a no from me. Well, I played a game that was sort of like Risk of Rain not long ago. Gatekeepers, I think it was called. Liked it way better. It's like isometric, so it's not, you know, a third-person like 3D thing. It's kind of a top-down, more controlled, you know, sort of two-dimensional or like 2.5-dimensional combat. And the like item getting time progression thing is a little less crazy, I think, than in Risk of Rain. But I don't know. There are different flavors of a similar thing. But I quite liked Gatekeepers, and then when I mentioned that to whoever I was playing with, it was Blackstark actually. But when I was mentioning that to him, he was like, yeah, this is basically Risk of Rain 2. I was like, yeah, but I can't do Risk of Rain 2, man. But this one works for me. Get in line. I have 2 hands. Okay, so Metroidvania is like karma farming, but for game devs. Yeah, and so is Friendslop. Friendslop is like karma farming. And putting roguelike in your game categories, even if it barely tickles some of the criteria, is like karma farming for game devs. And what else? Extraction shooters, as of like a month ago, is like karma farming. Gambling games? Let's go gambling. Boom, dude, hit him with it. Karma farming. Balatro, whatever. You drink and play anything, fighting games, shooters, etc. I mean, you could get, or give Haste a try then, I suppose. You're not shit-talking? What reminded me what I was talking about? No, I know. I appreciate that. Speaking of drunk, you don't think you could drink chocolate liqueur ever? You have it permanently associated with drinking some, and then the next day having a stomach bug. Oh, that sucks when that happens, yeah. Or like you get sick following having a drink, and whether or not it's caused by that, like the two things are forever associated, so every time you smell peach schnapps, you get nauseous or whatever. That's a real and true thing, for sure. Hop on Gunfire Reborn? That game's fine. I'd rather play RoboQuest, though, if I were to play a game of that type. So, you should hop on RoboQuest. Haley, it's a pattern, lol. Like, he comes to the revelation, and he says he wants to change, and then, like, does for a week. And the stress of being a new person catches up or something? Yeah. How much is RoboQuest? I don't know, like 20 bucks probably. It might be on sale. But it doesn't usually go on sale for that much, or that cheap. I'll check. Gunfire Reborn is sick. Is RoboQuest 2 players? It sure is. It sure is. Oh shit, that game's $25 on sale for $15. Ugh. I thought the full price was like $17. Ugh. It is a really good game though. How much time do I have spent in this game? Is it max 2? That I don't know. Fast-paced FPS or roguelike mechanics playable in single player or 2-player co-op. So yes. Max 2. Unless it has like Steam Workshop-ly stuff that makes it, you know, extra. But I think it's just 2. One of the reviews, only 2-player co-op, and they'll never add 4-player co-op. Fuck you, Cabbage Panda. What is Cabbage Panda? Is that a racist thing? Should I not have said that out loud? I can't even conceptualize what that would be referencing. I apologize if it is. I just read the words and then realized it could be, you know, we're not about that. If it is. I don't even say spooky anymore. Like, I try to be that self-aware. But anyway. I really, really like RoboQuest. If you like games like Gunfire Reborn, this game's a little bit, like, faster, and, like, the movement is more important. It's more like Arena-y. Maybe that's the main dev's gamer tag? I hope so. I hope so. Not sure how I could prove that, but we'll move past it. But yeah, not every game has to accommodate a certain number of players, though, you know? Like, my one gripe about Peak is that it only allows 4 players natively when Repo exists and allows 6. Because it's reshaped my whole multiplayer gaming format expectation to be 6 players. And, like, no game in the history of ever has allowed 6 players. I mean, I'm sure there's examples, you know, what about this? But for the most part, it's like, oh, a game's either 2-player co-op, 4 players, or if they're really quirky, 3. And, like, that's it. Shout out For the King 1. Or, like, shout out, there was another game I was playing recently. I was like, this only allows 3 players? I forget what it was, though. 3 is a weird, like, middle child number. I don't know. It's either 2 or 4, usually. But, yeah, ever since 6 became a somewhat popular thing, I'm like, damn, why doesn't every game do 6, though? Not that I always have 5 friends that want to play the same game, but, like, 6 is, like... 6 is pretty good. You should play For the King 2 sometime. I agree. I played that on stream a couple times, for Daredrop, actually, and I really like it. I would do that. Do you have it? I might have an extra copy. But I agree. That also allows 4 players, unlike the first one, because I probably realized that 3 is weird. Or 3 is uncommon. I shouldn't say weird. Bonds, enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you. Hi, happy Sunday. Thanks for lurking. But yeah, RoboQuest is like under 20 bucks. I've been for a while. Appreciate you. RoboQuest is a good pickup, though. I wonder how cheap it's been in the past, because I am surprised that in the Steam Winter Sale, it is $15. I mean, it's $10 off. $10 off is nothing to sniff at. I'm just surprised that its retail is $25. Ugh. 2 years ago? Oh, that's right. They were one of the games that did a price increase after they added stuff. Boy, that's rough. That's rough. Although this past June, it was $11 on Fanatical. Interestingly enough. So I guess on occasion it goes a little bit cheaper than usual. But yeah, last year it was like $8 when it would be on sale. It'd be like $8. And then they added more content and they're like, dang, I guess the value of our game went up, so we're gonna charge more for it. Which, you know, get your bread or whatever, but I hate when I learn that I got on the train for a game too late and they upped the price. You know, like I was in the $3 Vampire Survivors clan. And then you know, you look at Vampire Survivors now and I'm pretty sure it retails for $5. Let me check myself before I wreck myself. What is the retail? Yeah, $5. But for the longest time, Vampire Survivors for the first like 2 years or 3 years of its existence was only $3. And then they're like, dang, dude, we added so much content to this, and also our game is popular, so new eyes are on it. Let's get it, like, you know, nearly double the money for it. Granted, like, the percentage doesn't really matter if you're charging $3 and then $5, but, like, if a game was $8 and then they went to $16, you'd flip your lid, so... whatever. But yeah, anyway, RoboQuest is a great game. I wish we could still get it for $8, but such is the progression of life. We'll pretend that we're still playing this game. Thank you again, Miss Penguin, if you're still here and can hear me. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you bringing some new friends by. I will do my best to be entertaining or whatever. So they're just eating dinner? I hope you're enjoying your dinner. I'd ask you what you're eating, but I don't want to interrupt your food. But I do appreciate you. I wasn't trying to call you out of a lurk. I was just trying to say thank you again for the raid. Do enjoy your food. Oh, this is for the door. Right. It's been so long since I was playing this that I forgot what my next thing is. Go down shaft 4. All right, that's all the way up here. So I should backtrack, I guess. We should get the band back together. Never did turn this power on. And frankly, we don't need it. Wait, pause. Oh god, I put my gun away. Oh god, imagine pressing the right buttons to do things. That's rough. Also, your movement's way slower when you have a gun out. Who knew? The worst part is, I didn't even need to detach from this thing. I forgot that I could shoot while on the rope. Silly me. Silly me not memorizing things I'm learning in real time. Silly me not knowing things I'm actively learning. Wait, did I headshot that guy? You can headshot the bugs? Yeah, usually it seems like it takes me 3 shots to kill them if I just do it willy-nilly, but if I clip them in the dome, I can kill them in 2. What? I don't know why I'm perplexed by that. I don't know if I expected... I mean, I don't know. Are bugs susceptible to headshot damage? I don't think that works in Helldivers. You feel like shit? In what way? I know it's usually varied, but like in what specific way today? Do I have to bring this machine with me to the next sector? I hope not, because I don't want to.
Found the door code for shaft 4. It's 3212.
We found the door code to shaft 4. What? Bugs do take more damage if it's a headshot? Not all of them. They all have different weak points, I guess, I realized after I said that, so bad example. I don't know why it didn't occur to me in this little side-scrolly doodad to, boy, do headshot damage. Aw, bad news, fam. Ever so slightly not long enough to get all the way up, Dale. Is this guy still on the crane? Oh yeah, I lied. You're shaky and weak and don't feel good overall. Have you had any food today, miss? Food and water? Probably need sleep. Honestly, though. True. Also, no. Oh, so you're like 0 for 3 then, man. Yeah, maybe give yourself a little something. Maybe have a little bit of water and then get some sleep and stuff. Do what you can for yourself, you know? Bruh, go eat. You know, not always that easy, but it's a good place to start. Got a little bit to drink. Love yourself like we love you. Yeah. Lux over here quoting Neo, or Jason Derulo, or whoever that was. But true. Whose song was that? Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. Who is that? I don't know. Hey, wait, I can't actually get all of us up here, I don't think. That's a shame. That is Neo? Nice, I sniped it. Thank you for the confirmation. Sorry, I gotta keep catching up. Oh yeah, I read that review and then I felt bad. Just play the Fox. Wait, huh? Oh, in Gunfire Reborn? Some of the DLC characters in Gunfire Reborn are kind of, OP, comparatively. Maybe it's the gamer tag, Google word means nothing. Okay. Whew. Should play For the King 2, I agree. At least they're better than Never Sale Factorio. Factorio never goes on sale? That sucks. Yeah, ew, price gouging, agree. He is just above a tenner. But, yeah, more headshot damage. Yeah, okay, I read some of that. Shaky and weak. I'm like intermittently caught up and then I'm behind. What do you want? It's not that simple. What? Was that a reference to? Peter, important question. Do I have Reese's Klondike bars or mint chocolate chip? Klondike bar? Is it bad to say one of each because they've shrinkflated those things into a nothing snack? Is that the wrong answer? My grandma bought Klondike bars this year and they're like the thickness of like... Oh, I don't know. Like a Reese's cup. They're very, very narrow now. They're like so thin. Klondike bars used to be like I don't know, as thick as like a kitchen sponge, and now they're as thick as like my phone. They're like that thick instead of like that thick. It's a travesty. So I say porque no los dos or whatever, like that little girl from that one commercial all those years ago. Not sure if that's the right answer, but fuck Klondike, yeah. I agree. How dare they shrinkflate such a delicious treat? But why not have both? Is what I'm thinking. Oh wait, we're supposed to go this way. All the homies be going the wrong way. Thank you for sticking around through the raid, King of Gods 3. Yeah, and thank you for answering my music trivia to myself. I appreciate you helping me remember things. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. We do be yapping and not playing the game, which I am only somewhat apologetic for, but not really. We vibe. Ba 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 ba. Okay. 2 people are at the elevator. 3 people are at the elevator. Look at us go. We thrive. We sir thrive. We hit the call button. Although this doesn't really look like it's gonna go down to shaft 4. Isn't that what they told me to do? Go down to shaft 4? It's just gonna get mint? Oh, okay. Well, I made a decision for you, which was both. But you're all good. Look, actually, now I realize I've had a protein shake and a Lonnie energy drink, 3 jalapeno chips, and just popped a seltzer. Wild times. Sounds like you're eating well today. Unless you're saying that that's all you've had today. Then a shake, an energy drink, and chips is not food. And then a drink. Seltzer drink. Haley, but yeah, I don't know why my body just feels drained. Last night was awful. You're still feeling all that, plus you couldn't sleep. Yeah. I think it's just kind of compounding, though. Nicola, yeah, that's one of their whole gimmicks of we don't believe in sales because they cause FOMO. Pfft. Are you kidding me? Sales cause FOMO? Is that really true? Some people literally won't buy a game until it goes on sale. If they really suffered from FOMO, they'd feel like they had to buy the game at full price, not the opposite. Not be patient enough to wait for a sale. That's such a crazy take. I understand that, like, if you discount something, you're kind of like dangling the carrot, saying like, oh, this is more easy to buy now, and because we're giving you an easier opportunity to buy it, you must feel inclined to buy it. But at the same time, like, if something's cheaper, it's more accessible. So, like, yeah, people would feel more inclined to buy it because it's more accessible. That's such a weird defense of never discounting your game. That's crazy. Is that what Minecraft has been saying for 12 years? What would you do? I would ask them to give them to me for free because they are too small. Wait, you won't eat them out of protest? What else did they do other than shrinkflate stuff? Think they can just remove the Choco Taco and you still buy their other stuff? Oh. I see. It's the McRib or whatever all over again. Nicola, but will happily increase the price so that the price of our game matches the content. That's crazy. You're welcome, you both. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, if I try to talk with him about how I feel or even just tell him, he'd just simply say, fix your sleep schedule, because that's the only answer, obviously. I mean, if it's a mood thing, you know, sleep helps a little bit, but I think your environment affects your mood more. But also, if you say, I'm shaky and don't feel well, you need food, sleep, and drink, because, you know, those are standard. So, start there, maybe, and see how much of how you feel is fixed. Because, you know, you'll just be reaching homeostasis or whatever in your body. You're not mixing peanut butter and mint. I'm not saying eat them at the same time. Just eat one and then like drink water or whatever and then eat the other one. I don't know. I didn't realize you were so picky. No, I'm kidding. But if I had both options, I'd probably exercise both options. Oh wait, the shafts themselves are different. I lied. I do have to go to the right. Sorry, I forgot how things worked. My question is, where is shaft 4? You think it's over here? Because I can't really get all the homies up here. I guess I should have looked. Or maybe I should have used my little vehicle thing. kind of don't want to do that though, if I'm honest. If I'm honest with you all. Okay, we'll put 2 of the homies on the crank thing, and then we'll get one guy to lower them. Speaking of eating food and water, you're gonna take a nap. Can you like drink some water before your nap? Just a little, like a glass or something, and then take a nap. I don't want you waking up from your nap feeling like double hungry, double thirsty. Pleasant, thank you. Would you kindly? If I say it in gamer speak, will you be more likely to do it? Would you kindly drink a glass of water? And then you drink your water. It's like, hey, I got you. You thought you could go to sleep without drinking water. We played BioShock for the first time last year. That was an experience. Oh, hey, okay, so I know the code for this because they told me. 3212. Slay. Okay, so then how do I get other guy down here? Maybe I don't? Or do I bring this up? Can I bring this up? Oh, uh-oh. Does this end the day? Because I forgot my homies upstairs. Nope. Okay, we go up. Sorry. La 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 la. Why are you mixing mints and peanut butter? He said not to do that. Should be not that's the reading the FOMO part is if someone buys it a day before it goes on sale. Yeah, so you buy it a day before it goes on sale, and then it goes on sale, and unless you no life it the day you buy it, Steam will be like, whoops, homie, you've owned that for less than 2 weeks to put less than 2 hours in it. You can refund it and buy it again. And one of the reasons you can give is this went on sale since I bought it. And Steam's like, pshaw, true. And then they'll refund you. So like, it's a non-issue. Factorio's just clutching their pearls trying to charge full price for their game all the time, I think. I think that's what it is. Who makes Factorio? Do they make anything else? Is it like a known dev or is Factorio their only baby? Yeah, I think this guy's gonna get left behind. Said baby, do. I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. Oh, this literally was the end of the level, okay. I failed to complete my mission. Is that true? They said go here, do this. Wait, did I really start from the beginning? You're kidding me. That's fine, I'll do it again. They told me to go to Chef 4 and leave. I thought. That's funny. That's funny. Looks like there's no power. That's funny. Too busy shit talking Factorio. Oops. Well, at least this time I can do it good. Like, watch, I'll go down this ladder without dying. And then we'll go back up the ladder because we're getting chased. And then I'll run away a little bit and I'll pull out my gun. Oh, I still took damage. Well. Oh, God. And then I did this again. Oh, God. I'm not improved after all. It's okay. It's okay. Life is just a series of mistakes and then you die or whatever. You managed to grab another water and your little dog time for Propel and mayhap sleeps. They made everything worse? What did? Getting water? Or like getting your dog? I'm sorry. I thought it would be helpful, but the process of getting water for you is troublesome. Getting up? You mean Mr. Negative Self-Talk wasn't around to grab you water real quick? Okay, what are the odds? Oh wait, this isn't the code door. There's no power. I know. I just did it for the, you know, progression. Like, oh, we have to see that there's no power. Checkpoint saved. Is it though? Was it 5212? Oh no, it's 3212. Shoot, I don't remember what it was. I guess I actually have to find it. No! In staff log? Oh yeah, I was literally at the the terminal's over here. Like, try to launch Fortnite and it hard froze your PC. Feel like the game is saying, now go play COD with the other old heads, onk. Nicola and I do be playing Warzone sometimes, and it's not that bad. But I wouldn't ever suggest that. You wonder why I didn't do it? Because I'm forgetful, and I didn't feel like reading logs. I think the only thing I noticed the first time I did this was that the door control was out of my control. Bop, bop, bop. 5288. I also was hoping I could remember it. Was I typing 5528? Turns out my memory's really bad in general, so thought I had it. I thought I had it, but I was wrong. Tune, hello. We're just saying each other's names. Oh yeah, I got by this ladder too. I thought I could go down here and I couldn't. How's Ultra Kill still in early access? Ultra Kill? I don't know. I haven't played it to know what its quality's like. Anyway, Haley in a shitty mood. Yeah, you feel like grabbing food and water would be a better start than sleep in this condition? It would be? That's what I thought until you went and got it, and then the process of going to get it was problematic, so. Oh, true, same. Whee! It's okay. I think I needed to redo the tutorial level again, because I am a noob. Also, ammo doesn't seem to be an issue, but maybe they expected I'd miss more. I'm not saying I'm hitting all my shots, but I'm hitting more shots than I'm missing. Wow, it depends how close they get to me. If they get like right up on my character, I literally can't hit them because I'm holding my gun past where they're at. But aside from that, it's been kind of okay. Ba 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 ba. Yoink, 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 yoink. COD. Yeah, no, I like the resurgence modes. Although the guns in Black Ops 7 feel kind of weird. Speaking of needing food and water, you're gonna nap. Yeah, okay, we already did that. Look, you don't even own COD. If you're gonna get a new shooter, you're gonna grab Battlefield. I play a little bit of Battlefield's Battle Royale because it's free. I didn't like the feel of it personally. And I was a huge Battlefield 1 head back in the day. People were saying that 6 was supposed to be like sort of a return to form, but I like the Firestorm mode in Battlefield 5 more than whatever they're doing in 6. Ah, yes, we get to do this again. You wouldn't have gotten up if you thought it would make things worse, so it's all on you. Not sure why today is bad unless you really just haven't been drinking and not realize. I think you need to get one of those water bottles, man. Christmas is in 4 days, so if your mom fails you, I'm gonna overnight you a fucking water bottle. Well, not overnight, I'm not that. In 6 days, you'll get a water bottle. The ones with the little times on them or whatever. Wait, I just watched this thing give birth? The miracle of life right before me? Okay, wait, we crowbar. Me when I crow the bar. Yoink. We need a stim. Ugh, you know, I thought I memorized this one too. I don't even remember what numbers were in it. I was trying so hard to remember the first code. Wasn't this one like 3112? Or 3212? Hey, let's go. I don't even like Rush that much, but for some reason, that's how I remembered it. 20, you ever see 2112? Introducing 3212. Yay! Well, like, I should be following the mission, right? Like, find area D219. Like, sorry, brother. We sequence skipped. Oh, this was the ending again. Has it been 2 hours yet? I don't think so. That is really funny, though. Sorry. I didn't mean to end it again. We're just speedrunning it by accident. Oh no, the elevator doesn't work. I must go backwards. Oh no. I did get absolutely rocked there. Got pinched. Okay, I know we already looked at this. I cannot stress how bad my memory is. I need to do it again. I also don't even remember which log it was. 5288 3212. 5288 3212. Do you need any food and water? I asked now what the instructions said. That's true. 5288. More information like key codes are listed under your objectives list. True. Sorry, I do want to get caught up because I've been a little bit behind. Thanks for the gold kind, stranger. What was that in reference to? Think your PC doesn't like the epic anti-cheat because this has never happened before? I mean, Google it, I guess? I don't know. Battlefield 6 just feels like the 2022 COD. Perfection, then. Waiting for a COD to really catch your attention. This last one was super cash grab. This last one, let's be honest. They're like, we heard y'all like battle royales and zombies, so here, damn. Nicola, I mean, for what I've been seeing, people have been enjoying it. The only people who aren't enjoying it are people who aren't playing it. That's probably not true, but, you know. People who tried it and didn't like it stopped playing it, so I guess they aren't playing it. You need it? No, he's dashing now. You meant to ask him before he left. You just forgot. Oh. Okay. I wanted to judge him or whatever, but I guess that's valid. Earlier, you watched the story mode and it definitely wasn't for you. What, you mean the giant mech dude you had to fight or whatever at the end of a COD game? The weird, like, mega space super boss thing wasn't your style? Not that anyone gets that game for the story, it just didn't appeal to you. I think Warzone's a great Royale actually, but Battle Royale being like 120 gigs is nuts. I don't know how big my install is for Warzone, it might be 120 gigs. But I like it enough to spare the space. I also have the space to spare. Ultra Kill's in early access and has been since 2020. I'm pretty sure for the longest time Fortnite said it was early access and it never had a 1.0 launch, so they might still technically be early access. And they've been around for 6... or 7 years? I didn't say it. I almost did, but I added the word or. Whoops. Yeah, the story's less than subpar. Apparently they only had 5 months to make it because the endgame mode was apparently all we were supposed to get in terms of campaign. I did not say it. I did not say it. I was counting. Yikes. You love Modern Warfare 2, 2022, you love Battlefield 6. Your mom bought you tires for Christmas, so she's not gonna get you a water bottle. I see. I suppose I'll have to do that then, because you need one, I think. Are you half-assed mil-sim movement in an arcade shooter is like someone trying to do simulation racing physics in an F-Zero game? That's an apt comparison. Doesn't look like I'll be getting a water bottle, but we'll have a not crashing vehicle. I don't think it's the vehicle's fault that it crashes. Just saying. Driving 35 up an icy hill or down an icy hill because he changed his story when he told you both times and then ending up in a ditch the first day it snows is not your tires problem, necessarily. Exercise caution when accelerating up a hill in the snow and ice. Duh. My mom changed the trigger on my pistol, so now I won't shoot myself if I mishandle my gun with my finger on the trigger. Luck, your family's adopted the tradition of creating memories, not bills. Instead of buying each other gifts, you pool money and take some sort of trip for like a long holiday weekend. Oh, that's cute. It's fantastic at first, but now you really need socks. If that's true, I can get you socks. Toss me your address and I'll Amazon you some socks. Ho ho ho. Heater claws. Haley, you def do need one though. I know. Help a lot, you're sure? Especially with your emotions being so fucked right now, you can't keep up with anything you're doing and the sweating and tears and such that happen. Yeah. Also, like, you're not one to pay attention to the passage of time in a day. Why would you be? You got enough else going on moment to moment. So, if you could look at your water bottle, it's like, hey man, or you look at the time and it says 6 p.m. and then you look at your water bottle and the water's at like 3 p.m. Whoa. It's a girl. Nicola, you mean your install Black Ops 7 and Warzone's only 170? 170 is more than 120, and then you listed 2 games, so. Luck goals, you feel like you're constantly shuffling space on your SSD right now, especially with all the games you picked up from the winter sale? Oh, yeah, it's because you're installing them all, I reckon. Sierra, you're sick of this 7 business? Yeah. It's one of those things where we've referenced it a couple times to like embrace the memes so that kids think that us like boomers and millennials saying their memes like tires them out or whatever. But the problem is we have some Gen Z sycophants in the chat that think it's actually funny. So oops, it lives on. What's up, Sierra? Hope you're having a good weekend. Thought this chat was too old. What would the split be? Maybe it's about thirds. Are we back? Did it come back? It looks like it thinks it's back.
Trees.
We back. I didn't do anything. I was sitting here scrolling on a phone talking about stuff. Man. I hate when things I don't understand happen. They make me feel inept. Sorry about that. Yeah, claim first or whatever. Sorry. Sorry. Please refresh browser after... Well, I don't even know. Please refresh browser. Stream went to sleep briefly. Heart. My bad. And for like, I don't know, 20 minutes is fine. Thanks, fam. Hide for me. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened. If it happens again, I will end and cry, I guess. Oh, I hope this doesn't affect my highlight thing. That would suck. Dang. Oh well. We'll see. Yeah, the water thing. Enjoying it. Oh wait, how far? I screwed up my scrolling as well. I'll get caught up, I promise. Yeah, winter sale. Okay, the 6-7 thing. Yeah. Thought this chat was too old. Yeah, I think it's thirds. Like, younger than us, around our age, and older or significantly older than us. It's probably about thirds. We attract all kinds, it's fun. I think the thing between the steering wheel and the seat is the problem in that scenario. Yeah. Oh, you fixed the tires? And the tires were bald, so Def had a hand but wasn't fully the car. No, it's a car. Mm-hmm. But it's the gun. Guns are the problem. I mean, they are, frankly, but also, you know. The people in defense of guns say, you know, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Yeah, but people with access to guns kill more people than people with no access to guns. So, how does that work? Teeter claws, stranger danger? What, man? You didn't consent for Santa to come down your chimney when you were a child. And yet, you enjoyed the exchange of presents and, like, no contact, you know? So I can teeter claws you some socks if you want. Alien, honestly, you never realized the time, and yes, slurp, slurp. Yeah. It's a girl. You should write that on your water bottle. Luck, it's actually a real problem. You used to be able to rely on the aunties and uncles restocking your socks, but you were running low and ordered a pack a few days ago. That's rough. Anyway, yeah, sorry I broke stream or whatever. I literally didn't do anything, but... Anywho, Luck, I used to be excited for my socks every year. Your mom always gets you a pack of cute socks. That's cute. I know, right? Years ago, my aunt bought me a variety pack of dress socks. Still use them to this day because I match them with my suits. Now I'm down horrendous when it comes to everyday socks. Shouldn't you have enough socks? That's good. I can't remember last time I bought socks. Oh, damn. Stream crashing is a hell of a drug. I just peeped my viewer metrics and now I'm sad. I usually don't. But my goodness, what a change. Anyway. Wow, I'm gonna try not to care about that. Twitch hates lurkers. I don't. I love lurkers. But Twitch hates lurkers. Yeah, for sure. Totally. That guy gets it. That guy gets it. Twitch hates lurkers. Sorry, lurkers. We see you, or don't. You don't have to be perceived. But we understand you exist and appreciate you hanging around. Okay. We turn the steam off for like the 4th time. We're gonna all need a weapon when the Hunger Games starts. District California about to sweep. Hunger Games? Am I missing something in current politics? You get me a water bottle and I write my favorite quote numbers on it so you can not only have your hydration on you, but also, it's a girl. I mean, you don't have to write it on there. You already know it. It's AE9, isn't it? He announced the Hunger Games, basically. I missed that news. He announced the Patriot Games. I don't know what we're saying.
Good. The elevators are working. Now.
What is the what is like the contextual translation of this?
There should be a data disk.
Or should I go take a potty break and look it up because I actually have to pee?
You to find it.
Was this today? Is this news from today? No, it's old? Oh. Like a week old? Oh. Is that literally what it's called, though? The Patriot Games?
Look! Come!
So let's get to
Come!
It was 89.
Now what do we do?
Come!
It'll never fail to make me chuckle. It's a girl. A boy and girl of teenage age will be selected from each state to compete in athleticism. A boy and a girl, huh? Do they have to be, you know, genetically or whatever, a boy and a girl? It's a girl. Did I ever go up here? Oh, I must not have, because it's not important. Yeah, do they mean real? Yeah. Of course, we were mocking the use of those terms because we are not bigoted around here. We see and perceive all walks of life that are morally valid. I just got an achievement for killing 100 enemies on the 1st level, brother. Doing things a million different times is a hell of a drug. Okay, I will not use this elevator. I will not use this elevator. Oh, they just like violently had a baby in my direction. That was crazy. They're letting anyone in here next. They're gonna start making us call them, or they're gonna start calling us the commander. Yeah. 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 You know. People don't think it be like it is, but it do. You didn't lie, it's a new stream. What? Oh, you didn't lie, it's a new stream. Yeah, did the stream actually go down long enough to disconnect and restart the timer on Twitch? Because if so, I'm gonna have a rough time proving that I played this for 2 hours. Yes, on Twitch. Ugh. That's so sad. 7 minutes on Twitch? That's so sad. Nothing is sacred, dude. I wish that you could submit 2 clips to Daredrop. I might just have to tell them, like, oh, this is the first, like, however many minutes. Submit YouTube? I don't know if I can. Is the problem. Find area 2D. Oh yeah, where did I find this before? I think I kept going down with my tools. Can't go that way. Is it connected to my account? Yeah, but the dares I think have to be done on specific platforms. Also, I can't like clip things on YouTube the way I can on Twitch is also part of the problem. I mean, I could try to link them to the YouTube video and say like it was 2 hours consistently, but Twitch happened to me. But alas, I will not do that. The states themselves win something from these games is essentially pitting states against each other. So it's like a blatant authoritarianism play. I see. I see. I feel like my goal is to... whatchamacallit? Just add it in the description? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, oops, sorry. My stream went down. This is a recipe for disaster, actually. I lied. Can I try something like this? What the? I wanna swing. Okay, I found D219, and you're gonna spawn me some buddies. I remember.
Cut off. We only know that it was 25 years ago. You need to dig through the wall with the tunnel boring machine. I'm sending 2 engineers.
I will not kill them this time.
Down to you. They will do the
That's all you'll say on the politics? No, man, we talk politics all the time. American politics depict morality, so, like, I am no stranger to saying that I'm on the right side of the moral compass. Or I'm not opposed or whatever. Because, again, they've become, like, a moral debate more so than just a, like, preferences thing. I want to support rich people. Well, I want to support poor people. We're a little bit past that. So, I'm not, like, I don't shy away from it. I feel like being a centrist or saying, like, I don't talk politics or whatever is just admitting that you're fine with what's happening on the side that's morally corrupt. So, I am absolutely fine talking that stuff and saying my piece, because I think a lot of it is abhorrent and I don't want anything to do with it. And I'm not afraid to say so.
nearby terminal. Our programmer took off all access restrictions.
I do, however, recognize that a lot of times people go on the internet to, like, get away from that kind of stuff. And I empathize with that. Oh, cool. We're still live. What? Really? Man, if I was typing all these jokes in my chat, that's too bad. I don't know why this is happening. What do I do? Now what do we do? Should I, what's it called? Still seeing the beard? It happened twice now, though, within like 20 minutes. I don't know what to make of this. It's a network issue, though. It's not even OBS's fault this time, I don't think. They're tapping my internet and throttling me? I don't know, that was the joke I was making. I was like, ah, shit. I was currently saying I'm left-leaning, and that's like a slur nowadays. If they check 5 years of your social media history and you're like, I sympathize with George Floyd, they're like, whoa. What's happening? My stream keeps ending itself. I think I'm having like internet connectivity issues or something. I don't know. Yeah, like I have a variable bitrate thing. I'm not outputting a consistent bitrate. Maybe it is OBS. All right, we'll be back because this is struggling and I don't know why. Let me check if I'm like downloading a game update or something. I don't know. We'll be here, yeah. I do appreciate the people that refresh because my viewer metrics have been like all over the place because of what's happening. But yeah, we'll fade real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds or whatever. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves to keep the vibes going, but